Well, we are back again. We're doing our instant reaction. We're doing this thing live, man. What a disappointing day with the Miami Hurricanes losing to SMU in overtime. I mean, dude, I don't even have a whole lot of words for this shit. It's kind of crazy. It's really kind of crazy that we are here right now dealing with this bullshit. But I'm about to open up the lines. I hope people jump on board. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes, but let's talk about this game real fast. And then I'm going to open up for everybody to just vent, man, because a lot of venting needs to be done. A lot of people right now are going to blame Carson Beck for this loss and that interception that he threw. And look, man, he does have responsibility in that throw, but that throw is not why they lost this game, man. It just isn't. Malachi Tony did not run a good route there. That was a bad route, man. We have to be honest about stuff. We don't want to be overly critical of shit. I love Malachi Tony. That was a bad route run. He needs to cut across. He needs to be cutting across. And he made a mistake right there in his route run. And it's costly. Carson Beck's throw was a little bit soft, but we are at a point right now where, the way this team coaches, the way these coaches coach this team, they put us in a position. By the way, let me get some headphones real quick. They put us in a position because I don't need everyone screaming on my stuff from my family, but they put us in this position where it's just like you have a better team. Like you have a better team. I don't know that there's anybody around that would debate that we have a better team than SMU. There's no one that would debate it. It's not even a debatable topic. We are more talented than they are. And yet we find ways to lose these games year in and year out. It doesn't seem to ever change. It doesn't seem to ever change. You go into a game playing a team that has no fucking levels of a pass defense, and yet you're throwing the ball underneath over and over and over again. You're not attacking them downfield. You're throwing the shit underneath. You're not doing the things that you need to do in order to, push the ball down the field. Like this blaming Carson Beck thing, it's fucking weak to me. The first pick that he throws, Jojo Trader drops the ball. Like, what is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? Penalties all game. All game. You're committing these fucking shit penalties all game long. All game. It was like it was one after the other. Heck, you can go look. Look at it. We committed 2 penalties on that final drive before we punted in regulation, and yet Beck threw a 16-yard pass to get us out of it. But then what do? We run a 3-yard gain. We run Trader has a completion for a negative 1 yard, and we're 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, and we throw the ball deep and look like pass interference. But we also got called for holding. They didn't call the PI, but then we punt the ball. But now you have it 4th and 8, and instead of just letting your defense play, you're so worried about, we got to make sure that they're in the right position. So we're going to call a timeout. And we're going to go help out the other team. We're going to go help out. We're going to help out the fucking other. We're going to go help SMU out. We're going to dig them out of their own hole. We're going to allow them to possibly call some plays. Oh, no, but you know what? We're going to wait until there's a blink left on the fucking clock when they're about to snap it. And then our DN doesn't hear the whistle. Maybe, maybe not. I never know about that because Ruben Bain heard the whistle and he was 2 yards away from Lightfoot. So he heard the whistle. He didn't light up Jennings. Lightfoot did. He did. He absolutely did. But you know what? If Mario was so scared, as usual, of allowing his defense to just play, you know what he would have done? Nothing. He wouldn't have called shit. He would have let his defensive lineman attack Kevin Jennings, and they would have probably finished the game right the fuck there. Right the fuck there. Like, It is what it is. That's what would have happened. Instead, this fucking moron calls a timeout right at the last second. Because if you go look at how much clock ran before that timeout got called. Go look at it again. I'm telling you, go watch it again. A lot of clock ran before that timeout got called. And there's Mario once again. Mario doesn't take a field goal early on in the second half. Or was it the first? I've lost track. Could have been a 46-yard field goal. He won't kick a field goal. We lose the ball. We don't score. Mario as we're at the 8-yard line before the half, once again, first to go from the 8, we can't score. Because we have no plays that get guys wide open. Except for the fact that Lofton has the ball, hit him in the numbers, catches the ball, gets hit, and drops the ball because he sucks. Our tight ends suck. I've said it over and over again. They're not good. Our tight end play is fucking terrible. We got one guy that can block and one guy that can catch sometimes, and he's the one that drops the touchdown pass. He's the one that drops the TD. We should have been leading 14-7 going into halftime at the very least. Instead, it's 10-7. Instead, it's 10-7. We commit 12 penalties today. And of course, people are going to sit here and blame the referees for the penalties. Like, I'm blown by this. I'm watching the same game you're watching. Do I think that the referees calling that penalty at the end on Lightfoot was bullshit? Yeah, I do. I do. Is that why Miami lost? We had 11 other penalties for 81 yards. We had penalties that took us out of scoring position. We were at the 23-yard line and committed an offensive pass interference and then followed it up with a holding. And here you are now, not even in field goal range or in lengthy field goal range. And of course, Mario decided to punt in this situation. And here we are. Like it's constant over and over and over. Mario Cristobal fails in game situation, in big game situation over and over again. End of the game, 25 seconds to go. And what do? You put your knee down because you're scared, because you're afraid, because you won't make you're afraid. You don't trust your guys ever. They know it. Like, they know it at this point. If you're playing for this man, go back to a couple of years back. If I can find it, I'm going to see if I can find it. I want to see if I can find that shit. Let me see. I want to see if I can find this video. Because this shit will never leave. It will never leave me. This shit will never fucking leave me. It bothers me to this day. And it should bother you because it's a microcosm of this guy coaching football teams. It's when you get to look at, it's posted as a suspended account. Okay, so, I can't pull the video up. Shit, it's blocked. But if you remember, Matt Lee was in tears saying, what are we doing when we lost that game to Georgia Tech? At that point, bro, you've checked out mentally. You can't trust this guy to coach you. Dude, was he good? I watched every Oregon game. I was an Oregon. I liked Oregon. I like Mario. But I don't anymore. Not to be my head coach. Not to be my head coach. And here we are right now, 6-2, done in the ACC, done in the college football playoff. It would take nothing short of a fucking miracle for Miami to somehow squeeze in as the number 11. It won't happen because Miami's about to drop to like number 20 or 23 in the polls. This team lost to Wake Forest last week. 13-12. 13-12. You think that Mario's gotten us better every year? Okay, that's your opinion. If there wasn't millions and millions of dollars in NIL money being out there to buy players, would we be good? Would we be better every year? because we were 7-5 his second year. We were at 500. We were a 500 team after 2 seasons, under 2 seasons under Mario Cristobal. Like, this is a fact. I'm not making. Look at Virginia Tech's up 16-7 right now against Louisville. They're up 16-7. That's insane. That's fucking insane. They're up 16-7. This shit's nuts. Let me look this up again here. Miami had the ball for almost 38 minutes to 22-18 for SMU and lost the game. SMU rushed for 23 yards, all of them on the last in overtime. They ran the ball every play in overtime. SMU was 3 of 13 on third down, 0 of 1 on fourth down, and somehow won this football game. Yeah. Yep, that's how it went. You trust this guy? Let me go back. Let's look at the schedule. Let's go back to 2022. Mario's first year, we go 5-7. 5-7 with Mario Cristobal as our head coach. 5-7. God, I don't even remember who the fuck this guy. Oh my, Jake Garcia. Jesus Lord, I forgot he even played for us. 5-7. Year after, we go 7-5. Sorry, 7-6. Then we go 10-3 last year, and all we did last year was fall apart down the stretch. Cam Ward carried this fucking program, carried this team. That wasn't Mario. That was Cam Ward. And here we are again, 6-2, losing to 2 teams at the time that were unranked when we played them. Losing at home to Louisville. Losing a game to a team that has the worst pass defense in the country on Power 4. This shit is over with, bro. This shit's over with. He keeps turning down points. He's done it before. He continues to do it. He thinks he's Dan Campbell and then runs plays into the backs of people. But hey, you know what, folks? I'm gonna let y'all cook. This is your time. I'm gonna give everybody a couple minutes. Let me open this shit up. Let me post this right here. That's the link right there. Click on the link. You have some things you want to say? Let them off your chest. I'm happy to let you come on here and cook away because, you know, we can do it here the real way because you know what gets done on the radio is that soft pussyfoot way, and you're going to hear 4,000 fucking excuses from the people on the radio. We got Anthony Manzano in the building. Anthony. Hey, my friend.
Hey. No, honestly, Rudy,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
tired of Mario. He needs to. He's a great recruiter, but this mismanagement of the clock has screwed us the past 2 years out of the playoffs and stuff like that. Like, but can we even get rid of him? Can we buy him out?
I don't know. I mean, he has, I'm sure, a sizable buyout. I'm sure it's. I mean, he's 4 years in. Did we already give an extension? I don't even know. I hope not.
No, we did. We didn't give him the extension.
If we haven't extended him yet, I'm guessing we're going to still owe him like $40 million.
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't think the buyout is that expensive because Mario is not a Kirby Smart type coach. A Kirby or Ryan Day type. Well, he's Ryan Day, the Ryan Day level. Let's not forget, until Ryan Day won this championship, they were calling for his head at Ohio State.
Oh yeah, they wanted to fire him last year. Yeah.
No, and I rewatched some of the highlights for that game. That should have, if the ACC officiating crew rewinded it a little bit further back, that receiver was out of bounds and came back in. He shouldn't have been able to touch the ball.
Which one?
The one that they called a complete pass.
Romello Brinson before the field goal. Oh, he was. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. No, and this is a track record the last few games with the referees with Miami. they're I bet you they're telling their opponents, we're not going to call anything on you, and we're going to call everything on Miami. Does that sound like a conspiracy theory that the referees are trying to screw Miami out of a playoff spot, or am I?
I would. I mean, I don't live. I mean, fuck. Prior to last week, I thought players were above board, and now I learned that. I mean, my naivety allowed me to think that NBA players actually wanted to win basketball games and wouldn't sell their souls. And we've got tons of NBA players that are going to go down for gambling and throwing games. It wouldn't shock me anymore, and nothing shocks me anymore. But do I think do I think they're setting up Miami to lose and say we're not going to call anything? I don't, because people got big mouths. Do I think people like Miami? No, I think people hate Miami. People have hated Miami since I was a kid. But when you have a coach, you have so much more talent than this team, and you're literally allowing them to dictate to you. You're such a pussy as a coach that you won't coach to beat somebody. I can blame referees all day for anything, but I got to look at the coaching who calls a 4th and 1 dive into the back of fucking 3 linemen.
Yeah, no, that's where I want to ask you that question specifically was, do you think it's him not like trusting the tackles to go outside consistently? Like that's a question I've asked multiple times. Is it Mario doing all that inside running? Is it him not trusting to run off tackle?
I don't think Mario trusts his team at all. I don't know that Mario trusts himself. I don't even know who. I don't think he trusts. His ego is so large. I don't think he trusts his team.
He's trying to be Saban. He's trying to be Saban.
I said it a few weeks back. If you can watch some of my videos where I said he doesn't trust his guys. His play calling shows that he doesn't trust his guys. His timeout usage shows it. Either that or he's the most incompetent game manager in history. And
he had this issue at Oregon too.
He did. He did. No, he did. He did. But I tell you what, I've seen some incompetent game managers, and I tell you what, I thought, hey, before people jump down my throat, I thought Butch Davis was atrocious as a game day coach. Horrendous. But he had so much fucking talent that it kind of covered it up. It covered it up. Here we are now, and now the talent isn't enough to cover it up. Because the game, but I think Mario's probably worse as a game day coach. Because I've never seen anything this bad. And it's over and over. We lose to more bad teams or teams that are lesser than us since I've been covering Miami going back to 2003. And everyone would bitch every year, oh, we don't have the players, we don't have the talent. Yet every year, every class is top 15, and we're going and losing to Boston College or Pitt or Virginia or some dog shit team, Georgia Tech. And every year it's the same fucking excuses. It never stops, man.
No, and this is where I'm not sure if you would agree with this. Maybe move try to hire another coach. Like, I know this sounds ridiculous, and we're going to be paying a recruiter too much money. Mario's a decent recruiter and stuff like that. Move him to be the head of the recruiting department and hire a game day coach like a Signetti or someone like that who knows how to. Or Jeff Brom, to be honest.
That would never. I mean, I don't think that would ever happen. I don't think that you're going to have the guy go from head coach making $80 million over 8 years or whatever, 10 years, and then move him into a recruiting coordinator job.
And this is where the inconsistency and I like Mario. This is what's hurt Miami outside of like the last two former players that we've had. Have ended horribly, and I think the players are tuning Mario out already. Do you feel?
Yeah.
Like,
dude, the reactions Carson Beck had today, when he fucking went to his feet and like dropped to his knees almost, and they called timeout, and he threw the ball to Tony, and had all that room on the right side. Like it is like this man. It just makes these decisions that just don't make sense half the time. By the way, Cell TV, I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Anyone else wants to jump on? Here is the link. It's in the description.
Yeah, no, and Rudy, let's say we're able to buy, like, our boosters have enough money to buy Mario out, but like you said, you don't think it's going to happen. and stuff like that.
I don't think it happens this year. Like if they go 9-3, they're not.
If we go 10-2,
they're not going to
he
fire him.
stays.
Yeah, if they go 9-3, 10-2, he's not getting fired. Now, if they lose the next 4 games,
and we end up 8-4,
6-6. No, if we lose the next 4, end up 6-6. Well, now we're having a different conversation, and at that point, then we're dealing with.
Would you be okay with Lane Kiffin or not so much?
Me, absolutely, I love him.
No, but he's had issues at Ole Miss calling plays, game managing too, or Sarkisian.
Lane Kiffin's got a dynamic offense all the time. He's playing in the SEC. He's at Ole Miss. Like, we got to remember where he's at. He's not at Bama. He's not at Georgia. By the way, Georgia's down 10-7 to Florida right now in the second quarter. He's not at any of those places. He's at Ole Miss. I mean, so what he's doing there, he has won 10 games, I think 5 times in the last like 10.
And I think Mario, his mindset to me is old school, like 1970s football, like running the ball first.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely his game plan.
Yeah, and he needs to realize, like, even Andy Reid. Andy Reid was. I'm not comparing him to Andy Reid, who's won a Super Bowl, but I'm comparing the mentality. When Andy Reid was in Philadelphia, the fans complained that he was always way too conservative and running the ball constantly and stuff like that with Donovan McNabb. This is what's happening with Mario. He's a early Andy Reid Philadelphia Eagles instead of the Andy Reid. Like, he's stuck in that old West Coast offense. Like, and I feel that he's, like you said, he's been limiting the play calling for the offensive coordinators he's hired because he wants to be, his ego doesn't allow them to, what is it called? He wants to control it. He wants to micromanage everything like Saban when he's not Saban and stuff like that.
No, like, he's a micromanager. He's an egomaniac, and and that's
do you think he's a word, like, he's as bad as, like, before Harbaugh won the championship at Michigan? Was he like? Do you think Mario's as bad as Harbaugh was and stuff like that? Like,
Harbaugh won the championship.
No, before. I'm saying people wanted to fire Harbaugh. Michigan fans wanted Harbaugh gone and stuff like that.
And so, I know. I mean, fans are finicky at schools that are known for success. They're finicky, and I understand it. And but when I look at,
like, who are we going to replace Mario with if we fire him? That's the issue. Like,
well, you're first of all, you better dig down deep in your pockets, because if you're gonna fire him, you need.
Would you be okay with Saban, or is he too
Saban's
he's
retired.
in that man?
Saban's done. He's not coming back to college. He's not coming back.
Or a guy like Dabo, if he leaves Clemson.
I hate Dabo personally. I think he's a piece of shit. I think he's a fucking whiny bitch. Dabo's makes my
or Sarkisian.
If I'm gonna fire him, I'm firing for one guy, and that's Lane Kiffin. And let's look at Harbaugh for a second. I mean, he did have the rough year. I mean, he was 10-3, 10-3, 8-5, 10-3, 9-4. The problem was he kept losing to Ohio State, but then he went 12-2, a 13-1, and 12-0. I mean, it's like, he was 12-2, 13-1, was undefeated and wins the national championship. So he went out.
I have a perfect one. How about Joe Brady, the guy who was a coordinator at LSU when they won the national championship?
I have two guys. The two guys I would look at are Lane Kiffin and Jeff Brom. I don't like that. I'm a Dolphins fan. You're a Dolphins fan. So then we're tortured. Yeah, we're tortured.
Yeah. No, so I like Jeff Brom's offense and stuff like that, but that obsession with emotion can cause you to get bogged down. That's what's happening with on top of having an incompetent quarterback, McDaniel is obsession with these motions and stuff like that.
I hate McDaniel. I hate McDaniel.
Yeah, and that's what I'd like Brom's offense, but that obsession with the motion is gonna, like, and he likes to throw down in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with Carson,
I got another guy on the line, Anthony.
Before I go, I have a question about Carson. Actually, do you think all these interceptions too, with Carson specifically, is him not only misreading the defense, actually is him underthrowing the ball because his arm hasn't fully recovered yet, too, Rudy?
Oh, the first pick to JoJo Trader, the guy, he dropped the ball. Like, perfect pass. It's a perfect pass. If we
Thanks
want
for
to,
having me on, Rudy.
no, no, I appreciate you, man. If we we want to be real, like he dropped the pass. So it's one of those things where you get a guy, he throws a perfect ball, he drops the ball bounces off his arms. It wasn't like bouncing off of his fingertips. It was in his arms, and he bobbled the ball, and the guy picks it up. That's on the DB. That's on Trader. And the last play, I thought Tony ran a bad route. I do. Do I think the throw was a good throw? No, but I think it was a bad route too. Because maybe his arm is weaker because of the arm. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I think he gets a bum rap. Like I am very quick to criticize people. That is my forte. I rant. I go off. I am a major critic. I don't think that Carson Beck needs to be owning everything on this fucking team. Mario Cristobal and Shannon Dawson call shit. Shannon Dawson calls a shit game. You're playing a shit defense on the pass defense, and you're throwing the ball 3 yards for swing passes. Every ball that went downfield went for yardage. Every ball that went 10 plus yards went for yardage. Cell TV, man. Appreciate you jumping on board. What you got for me, man?
What's going on with you, man?
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for jumping on, man. I am having a day from fucking hell. We get our first day game. I wake up at 10:30 in the morning, which I don't wake up on Saturdays till like 1. And here we got this bullshit. And let me ask you this before you jump into whatever you got. Why is Miami going on a road game at 12 noon the day before when they're going to play at 11 o'clock in the morning the next day? Why aren't they there Thursday night? Do you have any, like, what do you think of that? Like, shit, do they not got money for fucking hotels? What do you got, bro?
This program really needs evaluation. Like it really needs like a psychological evaluation. My thing about this is you've been running this 2 tight end set from game 1, and it's not getting you anywhere. 87 misses blocks day in and day out.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even accounted in the passing game. Yeah, you hit him for that touchdown, but he was wide open.
Yeah.
But he's no threat. He's no threat. Your tight ends are no threat. So
None.
please get rid of these 2 tight end sets. If you build this offensive line so good, Mal Noah is supposed to be a top 10 pick. He's supposed to be draft eligible offensive lineman. Why are you running these condensed formations?
You got me.
Why?
I agree with
Like, why you just run? Like, run a spread. You in Miami. Most of these kids come from spread programs.
you. Yeah.
You put them in these condensed, heavy formations that they never played in their entire lives. This is Miami. If you go look at Northwestern, American Heritage, it's spread programs. It's spread programs. And you all of a sudden, you started running 4 wide receivers these last 2 games. Like, now the light bulb's starting to go off.
I agree with you. I mean, I'm Dade County born and bred. I grew up in Miami. I grew up in Miami Beach, born and raised Miami. I covered high school sports for the Miami Herald for 15 plus years in the Sun Sentinel. I covered the Northwestern 2018. I know all about Dade and Broward football. Like they all run spread. Even the ones that shouldn't run spread run spread. They don't have even the teams that have no offensive line and they think it's 7-on-7 football. And if you're running triple option, they still run spread. So
trust me.
Did you watch the game last night with Chaminade and St. Thomas by chance?
Nah, I missed it.
I mean, again, we're watching back and forth spread, and I mean, yeah, they all run spread. Go ahead. Sorry.
But this is high school football, and it's like you're trying to change them into a Midwest, like Minnesota, Michigan type football program, and it's like that's not who Miami is.
No, never was.
And it's like I wanted to say, oh, he's just an offensive lineman, but Dan Campbell is an offensive lineman, and look how he run the Detroit Lions. It's pedal to the metal.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know. You can keep going, but it's like Mario. Like, what are you doing? Like, I know you see it. He has to see it. He has to see it. But I think he's so stubborn. He's so stuck in his ways that he just can't. He can't fathom relinquishing power like that to somebody else.
What do you call insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
And you keep putting 87 out there. You keep putting him out there. He's running like he got a piano on his back. Like why? But you know what's also so scary is that JoJo. I know people been running with this JoJo narrative for so long,
Mm-hmm.
but you finally played him, and he played well.
Yeah,
He made some plays for you,
he did.
and you still brung out Tony Johnson week after week. With no disrespect to Tony Johnson, no disrespect, but where I come from, like me playing high school football, me playing JUCO football, if a freshman or a younger cat is even with a senior or upperclassman, that younger cat is most likely going to take those reps from him because you got more potential, more room to grow, and it's like you could just see how he puts players out there. He's so scared of the unknown. He's so scared of like, are we going to lose? Like, if you're going to play like that, you're going to lose.
What do you think of the fact that you play JUCO football? What do you think of the fact that you paid for Keelan Marion to come down here to be a kick returner and Malachi Tony returns punts? He's a kick return specialist, and Malachi Tony's your punt returner.
You know what? You know what's
You
even
paid this guy to come down here.
You know what's even scarier than Marion?
What?
Is your center.
God, yeah.
Week after week, your center has been getting whipped, belt to, you know what?
Yeah, belt to ass.
If you watch it, if you got all 22 and you circle him, you see him get blown up, snap after snap. A real big reason why your run game is not working is because he keep getting beat off like as soon as the snap comes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like
he's got a whole bunch of snap infractions too at center as well.
Thank you. And he's supposed to be the leader of your offensive line. That's why I really think you getting all these false starts because his cadence may be off. Because there's no way you got these many upperclassmen and they false starting like this over and over and over. And you pay for him.
They pay for a lot of guys. That it's crazy. I mean, did you? Again, I'm watching the game as we're watching the game. I can't see the numbers all the time of who's on the field because they run these formations that have two tight ends out there, which drives me crazy.
Makes no sense.
I've said it for weeks. Miami has no tight ends. They have one tight end that can't block, and they have one tight end that can't catch. And even the tight end that can block doesn't block that well, and the tight end that can't catch doesn't catch very well. He cost us a touchdown today, Elijah Lofton. He can't catch. He's the one that can't block, but he also drops an easy touchdown pass. Anyone says, well, he got hit. It's fucking football. You're going to get hit. You catch that ball. Like you're a tight end.
If you want to make plays, you got to catch that ball. You got to hold on to that ball.
That's an easy touchdown pass. Like you're going to get hit.
That's why he threw it to his backside like that.
Exactly.
So he could turn his back like that.
But that idiot turned around like he was going to run the ball. Like you're in the end zone. And so you got these two tight ends. And this was a conversation that I had with Chris Stock prior to the year. And I'm Chris Stock, one of the founders of Inside the U. And, I had this conversation with him. The question was, who do we have at wide receiver? Who do we have at tight end? And that was the biggest question. We don't have a tight end, and we are questionable at wide receiver. And now, obviously, Malachi Tony has changed that conversation. And CJ Daniels, not having him today, clearly was important. But you got JoJo Trader in the first half. I know, look, he had the drop. I'm pissed about that. He caused the pick, whatever. But it seemed like after that,
you set him on the bench.
You forgot
him on the bench. You forgot
he's
like, nah. and that's my problem. It's like, even when I'm looking at these wide receivers, why are you not playing Joshua more and more? Like, no respect to Keelan Marion. Keelan Marion, he made some plays today, but those are routine plays for upperclassmen.
Yeah.
Those are routine plays for an upperclassman that he should make. You got Joshua Moore. Where's Naquar?
I thought he was hurt. Hurt. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I thought he was hurt. I mean, they had their magical injury list that popped up today, and everyone's out. So
okay. Another thing, you telling me with all these end arounds, you cannot use Ray on none of these running plays because I know he's gone. He's gone, but he's a running back. He's literally a running back. You could have. My thing about this, it's so much. You telling me you can't design to get Ray or any of your running backs one-on-one with linebackers in space and just let's make a play.
Of course they can. That's what Shannon Dawson told us last week. He told us you can't pitch the ball out of the shotgun. You can't run outside the tackles on the shotgun. He told us that.
Oh,
He told the media that. He laughed at the media, was offended that they were questioning him as a coach and questioning his decision making. And then look, I've been in the room with the media members that we have. Look, I'm being completely transparent. I am credentialed still as of right now. I don't know what will happen next week.
not,
I never
not for
know.
too long. Not for too long.
The shit can change when I get criticized. When I get critical, like I had credentials years ago that got stripped by the basketball coach at the time because I was too critical of me. He didn't like it, and mind you, that guy, I had him on speed dial, and he had me on speed dial, and he didn't call me like a man. He told the SID to tell Chris Stock that I had my credentials taken. This guy had one of my travel. I coached travel basketball at 17U. He had one of my travel basketball players on his team. He couldn't pick up the phone. Frank Haith. If y'all remember him, Frank Haith, former coach, stripped me of my credential. So I am credentialed still, and I see the guys that are in this room. A lot of these guys, I can promise you, have never put on a pair of football pads in their lives. Not at Little League, not at high school, definitely not on any level beyond that. So these guys, they only know like the most basics. They know like the basics of X's and O's. They don't know terminology. So when he's making certain things, they have no idea what he's talking about. And he's doing it on purpose because he knows they don't know. So he says certain things, but we all have eyes. And we can all see that you can run the ball outside. Like it's not like even an example. They run a play action pass for a touchdown to Ballman in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to play action pass in football? Like it's disappeared because now everything's a shotgun. We don't run the play action pass has disappeared. So you can run the ball. Yeah,
I don't want to cut you off. You can run play action out of shotgun.
It's not the same. Not with the quarterback.
It's not the same, but you still can give that eye look, that eye candy, especially if you're going to keep running the ball 30, 40 times with the same look.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
And my thing about this is that he was just I want to get you bad, but he was
fine.
just
if it happens, it happens. I live with it.
That's just like a woman that got caught cheating. Like, nah, it's somebody else's fault. He just started putting blame on somebody. He was deflecting. That's all that was. He was just deflecting.
What happens. That's what happens. But that's what happens with Mario. Have you ever heard Mario Cristobal in a press conference say it's my fault?
I'm not trying to hear Mario talk about nothing.
But he's never says it's my fault. If he says it's my fault, I might live with it. But he doesn't ever say that.
Mario don't make any. My thing about this is Mario got 30 coaches, and now none of them are designated as a quarterback coach. None of them designated as a quarterback coach. To me, that's alarming.
That's crazy. I didn't even realize that.
That is alarming.
I didn't even realize that.
That is alarming. Go look up Shannon Dawson's credentials. It says offensive coordinator.
No, yeah, he's the OC that calls.
But he's not a quarterback coach. So who's the quarterback coach?
Fuck if I know.
To me, that's alarming. You tell him it's so many things that you should have seen from Notre Dame that, okay, I'm not really getting no production from Brevin Jordan. Maybe I'm not scheming up enough plays. But to me, you using
Lofton.
Oh, Lofton. You using Lofton in the wrong entire sets. Lofton is a Swiss Army knife. He's Delaney Walker. He needs to get a couple run plays. You need to get him in the flats. You need to get him isolated on some linebackers, one-on-one. You feel me? In space, hopefully he can make a little wiggle and make somebody miss. But you need to put him in space, not in these condensed formations like he's 6'5", 265. He's 6'2", 220, 225. What are you doing?
Playing tight end.
What are you doing?
Yeah, playing tight end. I when I watch these formations and I see that we don't run four wide when we put a tight end out there, we're running three wide receivers, and then we're running. Are we running two tight ends or one tight? We're running a tight end in the on the line with the running back. There's no lead block or ever. What happened to the fullback in football? Like these things that used to be so simple to me that they don't exist in football anymore. I mean,
look, I'm not gonna be the advocate of bringing a fullback back unless you got Mike Allstott back there. Don't bring no fullback. So my thing about this,
Willis McGahee, he played fullback.
Yeah, but you know why he played fullback.
I know.
You know why he played fullback.
I know.
My thing about this is put these kids in space. Make these routes easy. Make these options easy for Carson Beck. It's easy. It's pitch and catch. These cats can't really cover like that. This is college football. Let's really be honest. Let's really be honest. These kids got exams to go worry about. Like these are not professional athletes. These are kids. You put kids in space and make them tackle, they're going to miss tackles.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it bothers me when you trying to do something, when you trying to run Michigan type offense in today's time. Michigan winning a national championship was by luck. Most teams do not run to a national championship.
I agree. No, and I think JJ McCarthy is one of the most overrated quarterbacks in college football history.
And we seeing it.
He's trash.
Seeing it on the
He's trash. He was trash in college. Like for all the shit that people say about Carson Beck, JJ McCarthy threw for under 200 yards in his last 6 games at Michigan and won a national championship because their line was so dominating. But we don't. I mean, we say we have that, but
we really don't have that.
We don't. They're good, but they're not that.
Because we don't pull, we don't move, we slide down a line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? We don't fire off the ball. We catch blocks.
Yes.
You feel me? We catch a lot of blocks.
We're a good pass block team. I mean, you saw it today.
They didn't
get near Carson Beck. They didn't get near him.
And this is another thing I've been talking about for the last 2 years with Mario's. Their offensive line is a better pass blocking than run blocking. If you watch how they pass block compared to how they run block, they're better pass blocking. You feel me?
No, they're better pass blocking. Yes, absolutely.
You don't pull to your left side, so I know I don't have to worry about that as a defensive coordinator. You don't pull your left tackle. You don't pull your left guard. So I don't even have to worry about that. Inez Cooper has been a disappointment. Let's be honest.
Yes, ever since the Florida game, he's been And
even in that Florida game, if you watch some of those plays, he's getting whipped himself, and that's disgusting. That's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your bread and butter. This is what you hang your hat on. You can't hang your hat on this, and you getting whipped up front.
Yeah,
you got the most penalties, the most false starts. Like, it baffles me. Then your running back vision. Your running backs have some of the worst vision since TJ Yeldon.
Oh God.
Since Melvin Gordon.
The play right there in overtime. The left side is wide open for Marty Brown to hit that hole and score a touchdown. And he fucking falls over himself.
But it starts like I don't want to get on Mark Fletcher, but it starts with Mark Fletcher.
Well, he's a bulldog running back. He's not a fast running back. He doesn't.
But even a bulldog can hey, just peep, just look out the corner of your eye.
Mm-hmm.
The one that he ran, I think it was 3rd down, or maybe 4th down, or something like that. I know it was a short yardage.
Yeah.
He had a puller. If he would have just followed that puller on the outside, he would have continued to be running. He'd be running to now. But he said, you know what? Nah, I'm just gonna run behind. I'm just gonna smack my head. Like, what are we doing? Where's the player development? Like, we're not seeing this on film.
I mean, heck, I think we all saw on film that SMU can't cover their dick with a condom, and yet
we don't push the ball down.
We don't throw the ball down the field. Like, everyone's done it. Even Stanford's quarterback that threw for 50 yards against us threw for more yards against them than Carson Beck did today. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane.
And I don't even want to get beating on Carson Beck is like beating on a dead horse right now. Because my thing about this is, if you're gonna pay a quarterback that amount of money, he has to be the reason you win it. All this playing scared and conservative, you paying him $5-7 million.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, come on, baby boy. Let's go win.
I agree.
Let's go win.
I agree. I mean, I made the statement last week that I said Carson Beck's a top 10 quarterback. People lost their fucking minds. And I still believe that he is. I've looked at all the quarterbacks. Most of these guys suck. They're just schemed.
Thank you.
They're just schemed to be successful. Like Fernando Mendoza was at Cal last year. They were 6-6. He wasn't that good at Cal last year. He goes to Indiana he has a scheme. He got some guys around him, but more so it's the scheme around him and how they're calling plays to make him successful. Dante Moore at Oregon, I don't find to be very good. They're projecting him as number 2 pick in the draft next year. I find that crazy. There's the kid at Alabama, Ty Simpson. He's not very good. Like they make it. They've won multiple very, very close games. He lost. He still lost to Florida State by 14. It's like they forgot that happened. Like it never happened at all. And so I look at these quarterbacks. Carson Beck was 30-4 as a start. Now he's 30-5. Whatever. He had awful wide receivers at Georgia last year.
That's true.
And people want to forget that. Today he had 5 drop passes. 5 drop passes. He must have been going through some PTSD of, am I back at Georgia where everyone's dropping the ball? Like he must have had that feeling. I find it real. Like you paid a guy to be the quarterback. And anyone that says it was a desperation move, whatever. Maybe we were going after John Mateer. You saw what John Mateer did versus Texas? Absolutely nothing.
Look, I would say this. To find 10 good quarterbacks in college football it's
a chore.
It's like pulling a needle out of a haystack.
You're right.
That's one. 2, my thing with Carson Beck is that this the first time I've seen him get off script, move down a pocket, scramble a little bit, and try to hit something.
The play he made at the end where we got it called back for the legal man upfield, that was incredible.
So what? But my thing was, what was that these other weeks? Because my thing about this is he should have been doing that more often. Then you stop him. I think UCF. He was pulling the ball. He was running a little bit. USF.
Yeah.
He was pulling the ball a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What happened between that game and this game? Would you scared he's gonna get hurt? This boy is 6'5", 230, 245.
He's a big dude. He's a huge dude.
Come on, boy. Because if I'm coaching him, his stock is up and down. He's trying to show himself to be in the NFL because his arm is good, but not so elite. His legs are average at best. He can move a little bit. So it's like, how you getting the best out of this kid? Not his kid. He's a man. He's a grown man. I ain't gonna call him.
He's a grown man.
He's a grown man. So it's like, I think he's best when he's trying to push the ball down the field. But sometimes his ball placement is a little off and a little there. Mm-hmm. But I also say Killen Marion don't stack DBs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Go ahead. Sorry.
And it's like you only give him 2 options when you running 2 wide receiver sets.
Mm-hmm.
Because you having these tight ends out there. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm not worrying about Bowman trying to catch a pass. I'm like, he's not like, bro. I'm like, come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Like, get out of here. I'm not even gonna look at him. I'm not even gonna look his way.
I think the tight ends, they work on their karaoke drill. Because I've watched 2 games in which the tight ends were doing the karaoke drill in the pass pattern. Bauman on one of those games, he has the ball being thrown to him. He's not even looking at the ball. Like it might have been the USF game. It might have been that game. It was early in the season. It was early in the season. Maybe it was Florida, but he wasn't even looking at the ball. The ball's out there and he's like running sideways. Then you had the game against Louisville, and people again will blame Carson Beck. Elijah Lofton's running a karaoke drill, running sideways. He was supposed to cut his route. And that's literally true. Cristobal, Dawson, and Carson Beck said he's supposed to cut his route. It's a hot read. Like people who say, "Why'd you throw the ball?" Well, it's a hot read. You're supposed to get rid of the ball. Like these tight ends suck. And when you put them out there, and I said about the weapons, like it's like you've handcuffed this guy. You treat him like a JV middle school quarterback.
Thank you.
But you're paying him $5 million to play quarterback. Take the shackles off and let him go. And if he does it, he does it. If he fails, he fails. But you're not going to fail with him, but you're failing while handcuffing him, and then you're blaming him while you've handcuffed him. Like that's my problem with Carson Beck. That's my problem with people's reactions to Carson Beck, because they've been largely brainwashed by what happened at Georgia last year and some comments made by national people. Most of these national people don't know fuck all about these teams. They watch a little bit of film. They have the shit written for them. I trust more the local people who watch the guy play than I trust these national fucking idiots. Go ahead, sorry.
No, you good. This is how I know we are just like on an offense that is it's hard to watch. Looking at Rhett Lashley and how he schemed up his running backs to attack the middle of the field. When the last time you seen a running back run a streak up the middle? Get
You don't.
isolated on a back, get isolated on a backer, either give him an option to either go out or slant. You'll never see that.
Never.
All his hot reads are on the outside. So
Yeah.
you got him throwing all the way across the field
Yep.
for a hot read. You never have a hot read in the middle of the field. You rarely ever have that.
Yep.
That's one. You run all these stop routes. What happened to running a slant? I rarely see slants a part of this program. Like,
No slants, no crossing patterns. You see the cross either? No crossing.
and you got this dominant offensive line. You can run long progression routes. You
Yeah.
can run those routes
Yeah.
because you're not getting pressed.
No.
And that's another thing. That's another thing with Carson Beck. His clock is a little too fast. It's a little too fast. Where it's like he's quick to get to the check down. Like, bro, you got no pressure. There's really no pressure.
They literally bitched him out about not checking down versus Louisville. So now what is he
But
gonna do? He's gonna over fucking compensate it. It's
but but my thing also, I feel like they programmed it to be like that. Because
yeah.
coming into this season, they're like, oh, Shane Dawson, he's great at checking the ball down. Like, I don't want to hear that from our quarterback making $5 million. I'm like, no, like, what are we doing here?
Did you see the Michael Irvin thing where he went off about those idiots that said that he played against slow DBs? Remember that dumb shit, or that all the DBs were trash, or the wide receivers were not very good. So, and he says, "I never caught the ball behind the line of scrimmage. I'm a wide receiver." Like, he was obviously very, very excited about when he said it, but I never caught the ball behind the line of scrimmage. Like this new form of offense where you literally turn immediately and throw a swing pass for a wide receiver screen or these quick passes. I'm not paying a quarterback to do that. I could have anybody do that.
You could have Emory Williams.
You could exactly. So if you're gonna run that shit, then play Emory Williams. I mean, you don't bring a quarterback in to do that. Like, even like people get, the Cam Ward experience last year. We didn't know what Cam Ward was. We can all sit here and lie to ourselves and say that we did. He was 6-6 at Washington State. They stunk. He was okay.
Yeah, but if you look, my thing about it is, if you go back and look at the film and you look at some of the throws that he was making in Washington.
No, he can make throws. He can make.
I could be like, hey, we if you can harness that and kind of control that just a little bit, you can win with this guy. But my thing about this is, Mario's the same guy that had Justin Herbert doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you go back and look at Oregon, go look at Justin Herbert and how he ran that offense. It's the same type of offense.
It's shit. Yeah, and they lost because of it. I just saw it come across my screen. This is the 6th game that Miami has lost as a double-digit favorite under Mario Cristobal in 4 years.
But to me, it's also, I don't want to cut you off, but
that's crazy.
I've been a Miami fan for a long time, majority of my life.
Yeah,
and it's like, this is an ongoing thing, and I know having coaching at Miami is not easy because you have a ton of distractions. You have a ton of things that get your mind off football, for good or for worse. You feel me? But you coming back to Miami and you understanding that, it's like, why are you not trying to? I hate to get back to development, but it's like, I like Marty Brown, but you telling me Marty Brown is that much better than AJ Allen was last year?
Nah.
And so this made me want to pull my hair out. He was more explosive, probably had better hands. Marty was a bigger back, but you got Mark Fletcher for that. You got a ton of backs that you can use. It's like you scared to, like, oh, is they gonna fumble? So, like you have to get out of that. You have to, like, you're ruining this for yourself.
You know how they used to use the term thunder and lightning for running backs? Well, we got thunder and thunder. We got thunder and thunder. Like, there's nothing. They're both, and both of them, neither of them are very fast. I mean, I think they're probably both 4.6 backs. They're not running faster than that. If that, they're probably 4.
They ain't running no 4.6.
4.7. They're not fast.
Mark Fletcher ain't running no 4.6. He hitting 4.7s. No disrespect to him. I think he's a good, like, he's a good,
He's a nice
a good
kid. He's a
kid.
nice
You feel me?
guy.
He
I
works
think he's
hard.
I like him. I think he's a great dude. I mean, that's the thing. Like people take this stuff personally, and it's like, look, yo, you're getting paid a lot of money now. Like you're not a high school kid. You're not even a college kid from back in the day who was getting paid under the table. You're getting paid boatloads of bread,
So
and
people
you
gonna talk about you.
Huh?
I'm sorry, just go
Yeah,
with
they're
it.
gonna you're gonna get talked about, and people are gonna be able to criticize you and say what they think about you. And if you don't like it, well, maybe this ain't the right field for you. And it's not personal. Like when I say that this guy ain't very good, he's just not. I mean, sorry, that's my opinion. You don't have to like my opinion. I don't give a fuck. Like and I hope that you don't take that personally. But maybe that should be maybe if people are making comments about you publicly and saying, look, you're not very fast. Maybe you should work on your speed. Or maybe if you can't coach, maybe you should work on your coaching. As far as Mario Cristobal. The man is so damn stubborn and so egotistical. I'm about to pull up his if people want to watch, I'm about to pull up the press conference. It's a 6.5. I want to pull this up while we're doing this live because I want to hear people go off. So let's let this run for a second. If anyone else wants to jump on, I did push the link out there. If you do want to jump on, please be happy. I'll be happy to have you. But I'm gonna push this up here because I analyze press conferences. I analyze what people say in pressers, and I dissect these people. These people are crazy. What's up? Go ahead.
Where do we go from here, though? Like,
Season's over. Season's over.
I know the season's over, but as this program's future, like I don't think Mario's gonna change.
He's
Like,
not.
I don't think Mario's gonna change. Like, so it's like, what do we do? Like, what do we do? Like,
I wish I had the answer for that one. That's the burning question, man. But let's listen to what Mario Cristobal had to say. If people want to hear this fucking direct, let's listen to it because on the radio shows I can't be cursing and they don't allow real blasting because someone will be there making excuses about it. You know who I'm talking. People probably know who I'm talking about. Don Bailey. I mean, he will always have an excuse for why whatever happens.
Manny.
I mean, my God. Which one? Who?
Manny who?
Navarro. Oh, Navarro. Oh, I know Manny. Yeah, he makes excuses for real. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that.
I just feel like Manny don't call it how it is. Like sometimes.
Yeah, he probably doesn't. I mean, I'll tell you what.
I get you.
Go ahead.
I get you got to keep your credentials, and you're not trying to like get banned. I get you have to keep these relationships because this is part of your job. This is how you feed your family.
Yeah,
I get it, but it's like I just don't. I never saw it with Mario. I never like. It's no disrespect. I think Mario's a great recruiter. But that same fire that he did in Oregon when that kid was offside and he ripped him on the sideline. When the last time you seen Mario rip one of these kids on the sideline?
By the way, they tore the goalpost down at SMU today.
That's crazy.
They tore the.
We losing to SMU,
and look how much. Down.
And look how much money we spending on this roster.
Oh my God! I'm looking right now, and oh, here we go. Let's put Mario. I want to hear Mario's commentary.
Thank you. Credit to SMU for finding a way to win. Obviously, a lot of self-inflicted issues for us. At the end, just didn't have enough to overcome it. Play hard, that's a positive. We always play hard till the end, every game, but a lot of penalties. It's on all of us. So, questions, please.
Mario, on that.
I'm gonna stop off the bat.
Keep pausing.
I'm pausing it because you already said right. It's on.
All of us, not me. This is your offensive line.
It's not on me. It's never on me. I just said this earlier, right, guys? I said this. It's never on me. It's on all of us. No, it's on you.
I'm sorry. It's you and your little friend that's coaching offensive line. That's supposed to be these world builders. Oh my goodness.
God, they just showed that play where he ran to the back of him. God, that right side was so wide open for Mark Fletcher. Jesus Christ. That's your comment there on the vision. Let's continue to play this thing. God almighty.
On that last drive in regulation, fourth down, Marquise Lightfoot, unnecessary roughness, calling the timeout. Just where did things go wrong there? Did you know they were going to accept timeout, or how did that sort of play out there?
One more time, I'm sorry.
The fourth down on the final drive, Marquise Lightfoot called for unnecessary roughness. Just
we're trying to see what they're in, so we're using a timeout, and Marquise just didn't hear the whistle. He's just playing football. So I'm not sure why that's called in such a critical situation when they're just trying to stop.
I'm going to play it. Let me say it.
Right. So it's really loud. I imagine people should step in and prevent players from moving forward and finishing a play, but it didn't happen, so we were called for a personal foul.
He just blamed the referees for not blocking the fucking defensive end. You heard that, right?
So it took you to the last second to call timeout so you could recognize what he was playing?
My God.
You didn't recognize when it was 5 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds? I wish you could bring that play up. I wish you could bring that play up.
I said it when it happened. I was screaming at it because I'm like, why is he calling timeout? Either you call timeout immediately or you don't call it. He had plenty of time. They were lined up for like 10 seconds. They were all over the place. And again, he's blaming the referee now for getting in the way of the damn defensive end, by the way.
But why he don't take accountability for him being undisciplined?
He never does. Because he wants to blame it on the referee. He literally just blamed it on the referee. You know, you heard that, right?
I know he did. He blamed
the head coach of the football team just blamed the referee for
and you got over 10 penalties.
Yeah.
Consistently. This is not the first week. This is not the second week.
Three out of the last 4 games, 9+ penalties. 12 today, 13 against Florida State. 9 against.
And you haven't addressed it not one bit.
That's crazy. He's blaming the referees for the Jesus fucking Christ.
Can somebody ask him about the penalties? I hope one of these reporters asks him about the penalties.
They probably they will, I'm sure. We'll see. Let's listen here.
Mario, you mentioned self-inflicted wounds, obviously the 100 yards of penalty.
There we go.
What was not clicking in terms of there's a lot of false starts and calls on the offensive line?
Yep. Well, it's the things that we work on daily. It's the things that we've made a point of emphasis, but obviously we're not getting the result, so we're not coaching it, teaching it, and executing it well enough. The verbal stuff, we had some issues with their stems and movements. We tried to report when our cadence is being mimicked, but that didn't get any traction, and it is what it is. That happens in football, so no excuses there. Not enough discipline as it relates to just holding our water and not jumping off sides, illegal procedure.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Hey, Mike Jeezy, I see you, and I'm gonna bring you in after this is done. Okay, I'm gonna bring you in after the presser is done. It's only. I'll bring you in right now. You got. Hey, let's talk. What's going on, Mike Jeezy? You got something for me, man?
Man, big dog, check this out, bro. Been a fan of your show, man. You keep it 1K, man. You keep it 1K all the time, big dog. I ain't gonna care. Yeah, you want you do your thing on the podcast. Whatever you talk about sports related, do your thing, big dog. Just want to give you a shout out.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah. I've been a Kane fan since '92, big dog.
He froze up. Man.
Hold on. I'm tired of, bro, the penalties. I'm tired, man, bro. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know why I even called in, bro. Bro. I'm be honest with you though, Cole. It's like, bro, SMU, bro. If you really watch SMU, you watch Louisville. I'm gonna go back to Louisville, bro. Talent wise, bro, these games should be bro. It shouldn't even be close, bro. It shouldn't even be close, bro. What is we doing, bro? But I'm gonna say this, like I said, but I know it's deeper than football because, like I say, we bet on games this, that, and third. So I ain't gonna get in that. But people gotta start taking consideration and start researching when you bet on these games, bro. It's a lot go into these games. Cause think about it: 12 penalties, 95 yards. How many penalties SMU had?
Let me check. I think it was like 4
for what? Wow, 35 yards, 40 yards.
Let me see. They had 4 for 40.
Come on, bro. That's a big disparity, bro. And half of it, go ahead.
Well, Mike, but we also can say this. A lot of these penalties, we are self-inflicting some of these penalties. We understand, we've been Miami fans for so long. We know the refs are not giving us no calls.
Facts.
We understand that. So why are we jumping? Why are we flopping on DNs? We seen they called it on the last play. So why is 61 just throwing his weight on another line on D line? We seen it.
Yeah, my goal. He did the same thing twice. Got 2 holdings on both and does it again. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
So hold on. So let me ask y'all. So let me ask y'all. My bad. Cut y'all off. My bad. Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask you this. So, far as the penalties, do you think it's coaching or is it it's the players?
No, it's coaching.
Coaching.
I think it's a little bit of both.
I mean, players have to have some ownership, but I put a lot of it on coaching in college.
Yeah, because me being a former player, a coach can tell you and tell you and tell you, but
Instead of to the player to execute it.
But when you toning certain coaches out, like, man, I'm about to leave. I'm out of here anyways. I'm going after this year anyways. So only so much of that gonna be like, it's gonna affect you.
Yeah.
Because some of these kids know, hey, I'm out of here after this year.
Yep. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. See, this is the difference in college football era now than back then. Remember I said I was a fan since '92. It was no NIL. So now you probably a lot of people that are just probably just for the money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just for the money. So that's just like you have an average 9 to 5 job, right? You got some people who go and really, you know what I'm saying, want to try to move up and do, you know what I'm saying, as far as they work ethic, you know what I'm saying, to move up. But you got some employees there just to get a paycheck, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's like, bro, like the era of college football is just, man, bro, it's about that money on. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's about that money. So I like bet from my hometown, Duval County. That's why I stayed. Cause at the end of the day, cause once you sign that 4 point, whatever you got that between you or whatever. I'm just saying who to say at the end of the day, he was just to get that money on. Cause his play on the field, bro. Come on, bro. You can throw 12 TDs, then what, 10 picks? And you a 6-year player, bro. Came from the SEC. That's the thing I just don't understand, bro. You might want to get somebody off a high school team and put him in start quarterback and get him who don't have no experience and get him the money.
But Mike, my thing about this is that if you understand that this quarterback have came into your program, he came from this problem of throwing a lot of interceptions. Why you don't give him easy outs, easy reads, build his confidence up? But when your coach is coaching scared, that's going to influence you. When you see your coach not believing in you every 2 seconds, second guessing you, nah, we should run the ball. Nah, we shouldn't throw the ball. It's like, man, you don't even believe in me. You don't think he hear them sucking their teeth, rolling their eyes. That man still got emotions. You feel me? I'm not saying Beck is absolved from his issues, but when your head coach is coaching this scared, my thing is, like we were talking about earlier, why are you running 2 tight end sets in 2025 with these sorry ass tight ends?
No idea.
You telling me Bowman? You playing Bowman over Ray? You telling me you couldn't go 5 wide, 4 wide?
Bro, listen, but that's why I say it'd be bigger than football. Cause you got Ray who probably got on the field against BC. You got Josh Moore, you got JoJo. JoJo made a mistake today, but you know what I'm saying. Overall, played a great. He played a good game. Yeah, played a good game. You got Josh Moore. You got Marion. Now you got so many weapons on offense, bro. Like you go 3 deep, 4 deep, 5 deep running back. Your tight ends, you know, they pretty. I say they're above average. You know what I'm saying? With Lofton and number 87. Bro, you got so many weapons, Cole, that I do not understand why you ain't going 4-5 wide and let do. You know what I'm saying? Let them get off. You feel me? Like,
Mike, when the last time we moved the pocket? When the last time we rolled back out?
I can tell you. I can tell you.
The 2nd of February. Never.
Nah. I can tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Probably on college football PS5.
Second, we run that jet option.
Yep.
You feel me? When Tony or Brevin Jordan is coming, either he's gonna crack or he's gonna run it to the flat. When the last time he wheel up, he runs up the sideline, you try to hit him on that. When the last time where's the development off these plays that you running? Where's the variations? So it's like we can call these plays. We know when was gonna run. We know when we're doing bubbles. We can see it coming a mile away.
Especially when they go bunch. when they go bunch. Oh yeah, on one, or you could be on the left side or right side. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Wide receiver screen coming, bro. Like in the day, bro. That's what I'm saying. You, far as creativity and the OC, you know what I'm saying? Dawson, you know what I'm saying? I ain't been having no issue with them. You feel me? Even with last year with Cam Ward, you feel me? Because our defense this year, you know what I'm saying? I think I think they, like I say, like what you just said about 5 minutes ago, handicapping big because oh dang, I don't want to do this because I don't know, bro.
big.
I don't know. Brett know how to read a defense, but that's the thing. Because you came from the SEC, bro, so I can't.
He can read the
I can't
defense,
say that.
man. He can read the defense.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's what
He
I'm
can read the
saying.
defense.
hey, gentlemen, I got Heart of Sports on here as well. Heart of Sports, what you got, man? I appreciate you coming on.
What up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Man, I love your show, man. I like how you keep it real, man. I'm just so pissed off right now. It's just like, man, Mario just can't get out his own way, man. He just
What?
can't get out. He just can't
What?
get out his way.
I just,
He say
go
what?
ahead, go. I totally agree. I got not to cut you off, but I got a homeboy. He a Gator fan, and he was saying like last 3 weeks. He said, "Man, y'all good, but Mario, he's stuck in his own ways. Just like he said, just like Billy Napier, stuck in their own ways, bro. Like
Mario think that he can just line it up and just run down the throw to every defense. You're not going to be able to do that every game. You
In
not
2025.
this offensive line is not like that. They're not as good as people made them out to be. They're just not. They don't get no push in the run game. The run game is too boring and creative. He's not an offensive mind as a head coach. It's just we need new offensive schemes
But
and a new offensive mind in the building. That's period. That's
but
just what it is.
can I say this? Can I say this about the run game? A reason you don't have so many explosive plays is because you running these condensed formations. If I got 10 people in the box, if it ain't a clean hole, you gonna get tripped up. You not making it easy for these running backs to crease anything. Even though Jordan Lyles should have creased something, plenty of times Jordan Lyles missed 2 creases that he could have hit and kept running. But you running these condensed formations and you do not make it easy for none of your running backs.
I don't think Jordan Lyle got the best vision though. I'm gonna be honest.
Man, none of your running backs got no vision. They are blind. I said this earlier. Oh, he plays some music.
Someone's playing some music. I had someone that I brought in, Nico Condo Avocado. I don't know. You popped off. Come back when you're ready.
I said this earlier. Our running backs run like Melvin Gordon. We're blind.
Yeah, they don't have no vision, man. Lyle gets the ball, he misses holes. Marty had a hole wide open. He could have scored a touchdown
in overtime. That hole to the left was wide open.
Wide open. That's an easy touchdown. Can't even see the hole. Like
we can go back on the 4th and 1 when they got stuff. Though they ran into the left instead of you running mile go and all that and on the right hand side wide open, bro. No cutback, no vision, no nothing. You feel me? They went like, man, bro. Man.
Markel Bell looks lazy. To be that, like, bro, you 6'9", 340 pounds, bro. Like, it's no excuse, bro. You should be pushing people from here to the damn goalpost every play. I don't care. Like, it's just what it is, bro. Like, it's unacceptable, bro. It's just unacceptable,
bro.
Let me play more of this Mario presser. Let me play this. Let's listen to more of his shit.
Mario, first quarter passing game is going great. JoJo had almost 100 yards in the first quarter. Then he drops the ball early in the second quarter. It gets intercepted. They go and score on the next play. But it seems from that point, there was a lot less of an attempt to throw the ball down the field. Was that by design or?
No, the calls were still made. The coverages do change, the umbrella changes, so sometimes the underneath stuff is more what we were taking. We're moving the ball well in the first half. The first quarter, we just weren't finishing drives. Self-inflicted.
Mario, final drive of regulation, was there any thought just to try a couple quick passes to get in the field goal range?
We felt that if we could get a return to pop it out past the 35, gives us a chance. For us in our charts, anything inside the 25 under 30 seconds is more risk than actual reward. And we felt good about taking the game in overtime.
You fucking pussy!
Can you pause it? Can you pause it right there?
Yeah, I am. What a fucking pussy! Our charge told. Look at the fuck.
You an offensive line from the 80s. You should be the last one worrying about a chart. What do you feel? What your eyes see? What does your gut tell you?
Bro.
Hey, y'all remember that first drive? Not that first drive, but the drive before halftime. Not the last one where we had to kick the field goal, but the one where we marched all the way down the field and scored. Like, if y'all notice, we gotta be behind by like we got to be losing a game for us to have competent offense. Like we can't have no type of lead. If we have any type of lead, 3 points, 7 points, it's run up the middle, run up the middle, run up the middle. Like that's all we gonna do until we got a punt. I called that shit before that last punt. I said, yo, we're gonna run the ball. The clock gonna keep going down. We're gonna give them the ball back, and they're gonna go score and win the game. And that's exactly what happened. This is exactly what happened.
Yeah, actually, truth to be told, you know what I'm saying? We should at least been up 17 up at halftime, bro. Like them, like bro, if you got the eye test and you really know football, cause SMU, come on, bro. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying respectfully, bro. Them boys, they all right, but bro, come on,
Bro, they're not even all right, bro. They just lost to Wake Forest by 12-13 last week.
But can I got something to get off on this defense. Where's Cam Pruitt? That's one. Two, why you keep putting number one covering slots and running backs? He cannot cover.
Bro, hold on.
Number one cannot cover.
Bro, I'm gonna go a step above your head, right, bro? At the end of the day, okay, you know what I'm saying? The blueprint been out to how to beat Miami, especially defense. Cause them boy get the ball out quick because you know what I'm saying, Miami D line. But on the flip side, the secondary coach, why you not jamming the receivers, bro? Y'all playing these boys 5 to 10, 12 yards off the ball, bro.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
tell you one thing.
If you got a D line, get what? It's all about timing. So get what? If you jam that receiver, by the time the receiver break off the get from off that jam, get what? We got a D line banging. Well, I can't even say that because the referees don't even call holding on Messidor and Bane, bro. I ain't seen a call on them boys. Oh, well, actually one a day. Bro, like how everybody get a whole call against our old line, but you got the best two DEs in the nation. They can barely get one call. It's something wrong with that, cuz.
But
it's something
Miami,
wrong with that.
I can't. I get it, and I agree with you. But we can't lose to SMU.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
You can't come to the. Go ahead. You can't have 30 coaches spend this amount of money and lose to Middle Tennessee, lose to Syracuse, lose to SMU. You can't do that to me. I'm sorry. I don't care if they hold every play.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I'm like, I'm with you on the holding a little bit, but if you in a position where you finna lose a game and we talking about some holding penalty or any kind of penalty, bro, they're not even supposed to be in the game for it to matter. That's the fucking problem. Sorry, I don't mean to curse on your show, bro, but I just be high.
Well, I understand what y'all saying for the holding penalty, but come on, like in the day.
You can
It's hard to beat a team and the referees, cuz. It's hard. Boy, if you got 12 penalties for 95 yards, you mean tell me you got 4 for 40? You can't beat that, cuz.
So don't beat yourself. Don't add on to it.
I understand, because some of them calls, cuz, come on, man. Like,
some of the calls are phantom. Some of them some phantom. Some of some Casper ghosts. I get it.
Yeah, we get all that. We understand. They gonna miss calls. They gonna make calls. They shouldn't. That's cool. I mean, that's part of the game. You still not supposed to be losing those games. Not teams that's lesser talent. They don't have the same talent.
No, I agree. I agree. I totally agree, boy. Like I said, I just some of them call that brother.
You're not wrong, though. You're not wrong. I'm just not caring about these penalties like that for real. Like, you're not supposed to be in the game, bro. They supposed to be smashed out by halftime. They're SMU. They're not Alabama. We supposed to be a playoff team. They're not Bama, Georgia, Texas A&M. They're none of these teams.
Thanks. I totally agree. But we should even be, like I said, we should even lost Louisville, bro. Now we come back 2 weeks later and lose. Man, come on.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's just getting old. Especially you been a fan since like the early 90s, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, man, I'm just, bro. It's man, bro.
And Mario got no excuse because he got the most support than any other head coach.
Bro got the most boosters, the most money flowing through the program. Bro got everything.
Everything.
No excuse.
None. You can't say, oh, well, that's DS players, bro. It ain't no, bro. Bro, come on, bro. Like, bro, listen.
This ain't even about the players. Bro got the players. They keep talking about, do we need better players? We got the best players.
Yeah.
Romello Brinson over there making plays. Brashard Smith last year was making plays.
You
telling me we can't use none of these kids?
I said that when them boy entered the transfer portal, Chris Johnson Jr. We left last year. I said, man, them boys ain't using them players right. They ain't using them players. Look at that. Ray Joseph. Come on, bro. You can't tell me with that speed you can't put him on the field, bro. You can at least lose him for a decoy or something, bro. Like, man, I don't, bro.
Yeah, what he doing with these receivers, man? It's crazy, bro. Like
who you
got Dalen Upshaw on the sideline, Ray on the sideline,
Chance Robinson.
Chance on the
I think
sideline.
Chance hurt.
Okay.
Chance still hurt. Okay. I mean, still, you can keep going. Tony Johnson, he got in a little bit, but they don't use him like that.
Man,
Josh
I'm
Moore,
sorry.
don't use him enough.
Stop
Like,
bringing these old wide receivers over if they not stars.
that's a fact. Now, that's a
No,
fact.
no disrespect to Keelan Marion and no disrespect to Tony Johnson.
That's
no
a
disrespect
fact.
to those guys. You can get that same production from
Josh Moore.
JoJo and Josh Moore.
That's a fact.
Because now you're building something. The following year that you come up, you got JoJo, you got Josh Moore, and you got Tony. You feel me? So if I'm CJ Bailey from NC State, I'm looking at, I can go back home now.
How y'all feel about CJ though?
He a college quarterback. I think he still needs some development. A lot of these college quarterbacks need development.
Yeah,
that's a fact. I just feel like the whole fan base is like CJ, and I'm just like, I warmed up a little bit on him, but I'm just like,
not in this system.
It depends what the expectations for me are, because if we supposed to be a playoff team, this and that, I just didn't see the fit. But if we just a building team and we gonna work towards the future, then I'm like, okay, cool. We can, you know what I'm saying?
In 2025, what's a playoff team? You got Vandy in the top 10.
Like, Vandy just lost. They out.
Yeah, but let's really look at it. What's really truly a playoff team in 2025?
Because there ain't no dominant team. I don't even think Ohio State dominant. They ain't played nobody. I respect them because they the defending national champion. But if you're gonna look at their schedule, look at Indiana. First of all, they don't even play each other. You know what I'm talking about? Unless they make it to the Big Ten championship game. But if you're gonna look down the top 15 teams, man, come on, bro. Like I say, yeah, we lost, but get what, in the day, I still think we got a slim chance of making it in the playoffs.
We're not making it.
Man, we don't even do nothing. We don't do nothing.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
These kids are packing it up.
I'm talking about on PS5, bro. College football. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, you can make it on there. You can make it right on there.
Riley's gonna lose that pit. They're gonna lose that pit. I've given up on that. Let me play the rest of this Mario shit. Let's see what else this idiot had to say. Because
What do you feel like?
Well, yeah, you just got to be a grown man and face reality. We didn't take care of business, and that's completely on us. And you know, if you're raised the right way and you've got the right stuff inside you, you go right back to work. You don't know how things shake out. This is certainly a wild college football season, and the focus has to be on us taking care of our business. I mean, that's again, you always give credit to the opponent because you know it's a good football team, and when you make that many mistakes, and they are flat out mistakes, it's on everybody in the organization, with myself, every coach, every player. And when you make that many mistakes as an organization, you allow yourself to be put in a position where you can get beat, and that's what happened today in overtime.
Mario, I saw Mark Fletcher got hurt late in the fourth quarter, didn't come back in. Just you know what his status might be or what's going on there.
Don't know, hard to tell. I mean, you know, we try to be optimistic about all these injuries up until, you know, the doctor makes a decision. But certainly we'll keep, you know, as best we can posted on that.
And then the three guys who were able to play as CJ, OJ, and Ahmad, how were they, or what happened to them?
Yeah, CJ, Ahmad, we were all optimistic about all three and gave it as much time as we could, and just felt it got to a point where it was now obvious they were not going to be able to help us. And once they were at that point and the doctor declared them, you know, unfit to play, that's when we made the decision not to play them.
Mario, with the mistakes and the penalties in particular, that has been something that has cropped up here in the last couple of games. What do you feel like maybe isn't clicking for guys when you've been stressing this over and over to get it right and maybe reduce the penalties?
Yeah. We've taken a deep dive into it. You know, we certainly don't, we're not blind to it. We've approached it and attacked it dead on. It's part of our regimen, our culture. It's what we've always implemented on a daily basis, especially the last couple weeks. And the result was nowhere near.
Can you pause for a second?
Go ahead.
when is he ever gonna fall on the sword for his team?
Never.
When is he ever gonna say, you know what? I let my team down. I let these kids down. They trusted me, and I've been letting them down
Never.
because Brock and Mario been getting his ass whipped since week 3. Since Florida State, he's been getting his ass whipped up and down, up and down. Where's Ryan Rodriguez? That's one. McCoy been getting his ass whipped.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question though?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Who do y'all think right now is a big part of this team that is going to end up leaving in the portal?
JoJo.
I don't know if JoJo gonna leave though.
He might get playing time. I'm not sure
Because if you JoJo, where you gonna go? Because JoJo hasn't shown me. I like him. I do believe the kid got talent, but JoJo hasn't shown me enough to be like, hey, if he go to Bama, he go somewhere, he gonna shine. He hasn't shown me like that. No
Yeah,
disrespect to him.
he had a good game today. I mean, other than that drop pass into that pick,
Yeah,
I mean, he played a good game, but he hasn't been like no focal point. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? But I
Live.
still think he can still make
I
an
do.
impact. Yeah.
I believe in JoJo. But my thing about this is it's the same thing with Isaiah Horton. That's a big loss for you. I don't like letting Horton leave
But
to go be a third string wide receiver. I think it's a dishearten on the program and his team. Because if you Isaiah Horton, you could have been a number 1 wide receiver on this team.
Does Mally leave?
No.
no.
No, I don't really
But
see
but
it.
but you gotta take in consideration too though. Think about this too. Think about this. Because we've been bringing in portal quarterbacks for the last 2 years, as far as the receivers or the skill position. Cause we don't even know who the quarterback gonna be next year, bro. So at the end of the day, being that nobody don't know who the quarterback is, it's a possibility that
Yeah,
you might lose
that's true.
a running back or receiver. You feel me? Cause like I
You're
say
gonna lose
today,
some players.
You're
yeah,
gonna lose. You're gonna
definitely. Oh
lose
yeah.
some.
And guess what? Guess where they going at? South Miami University, aka SMU.
Now, I don't
Facts.
see to be honest, I don't see Tony going to like Tony ain't going to SMU.
No,
Like
no, no.
I
I'm
don't
saying I think
No, he
Tony will
just talking
stay.
about players. He ain't
Yeah,
saying
Ray
players
Ray
in general.
definitely going. Ray definitely going to
Definitely
SMU,
going.
and
Oh yeah.
he gonna
Yeah.
put up 1,000 yards over there. He
Facts.
definitely gonna put up 1,000
Facts.
yards in that offense.
Facts.
There's a lot of problems with the quarterback situation that I think there's different ways to view it, because if you're gonna go bring in another transfer, you got to bring in CJ Bailey, because
Yep.
you have 2 years with him, because he's only going to be a junior. The problem that they have when they keep bringing these 5th-year and 6th-year guys, you got 1 year.
Yeah.
It's hit or go home. Like if you don't hit, then what happens? You're starting over again. Like that's the biggest problem that I have with the quarterback situation. I mean, I grew up in the 80s, so I grew up to quarterbacks are being groomed to be the next guy. Like they're grooming these guys, whether it was from Bernie to Vinny to Vinny to Walsh to Erickson to Toretta, and so forth and so forth. And now
Yeah.
with this new NIL shit, it's like they just decide we're not going to groom guys. We're not going to guys don't want to develop. They want to run away real fast, which kind of disgusts me about the whole mentality of the college football player now. But you're bringing this kid in from Orlando Jones, and there's questions if this kid might ever see the field,
But
because if they keep bringing in transfers, he'll never get a real opportunity, and you're not going to develop him. So I think if you're going to bring in another transfer, it actually could work here with CJ Bailey, because you bring him in, he's there for 2 years. Maybe you're grooming the kid from Jones to come in and be the next guy after that. But of course, there needs to be some level of loyalty, which also doesn't exist anymore in
but
football, which is why when we watch these rivalry games, we don't even know who the fuck's playing on the other team anymore. Like we
but
knew who we were playing against Florida State. We knew who was on that team.
my
You
thing
know,
about I don't want to cut you off, but my
go
thing
ahead.
about this when it comes to the loyalty thing is that these coaches don't have no loyalty to these players. So if I'm telling
No,
the
they
kid,
don't.
hey,
That's why Isaiah Horton left, by the way.
I agree. You feel me? I'm not, but it's just very hard to tell these kids today in today's time where coaches are leaving here, go and get another job, saying they're gonna recruit you. You feel me? And it's over with. If you don't play well, they're gonna cut your NIL money.
Well, my
You feel me?
perspective on my perspective on the coaching situation is like, and this is something where people may disagree with me, is that coaches have worked their entire lives to get to this point. you know, these guys, if you look at the history of coaches, they go to 20 different stops. Like you're here, then you're here, then you're here. Like you're moving all the way to get to that point. You're a college football player, and they're paying you on top of now. You know,
But
the coaches have earned the ability to move on. This is Miami. This isn't fucking Toledo. You know,
but
Mario ain't going nowhere unless they fire him. He ain't
we gonna
going
talk.
anywhere unless they fire him.
We need to talk about that later.
No, he ain't going nowhere. I mean, who the fuck's gonna hire this guy elsewhere?
Yeah, Mario's not going nowhere
Like, he
until
ain't
they
going
chop
nowhere.
him.
Like this is like Mark Richt only left because he was fucking sick. You know,
But
you know. So the whole thing is, coach professionals have earned. Like back, you were a college student. Like I know people don't respect college degrees anymore. I still respect college degrees. I think if you hell, Carson Beck should have a fucking multiple master's degrees at this point. You know,
but does that matter in today? Oh, I don't want to cut you off.
I mean, no. I mean, does it matter to the players? No, because most of their family members are looking for a fucking payday.
Hey,
more than the player is. More than the player is. The parents, the family members are like looking to grease off their kids, which is why so many of these fucking NFL football players are bankrupt at 35. Like you got players that are
also child support.
Well, that too. When you have 9 and 10 kids, it don't help when you're doing that like Antonio Cromartie. But like you got guys that are basically taking care of entire families and ending up in prison for shit that they've done to keep being able to provide for the family members who have been juicing them for forever. You know, so my thing about this Isaiah Horton though, the fuckery about Isaiah Horton was that he would have been their number one receiver, and when he left for Bama, I lost it. Like, how the fuck is this guy leaving to go to Bama and he's their third receiver and he'd be the number one guy here? But guess what Mario did the year before? He brought in Sam Brown to take Isaiah Horton's job.
So what was the real reason he left?
There's no loyalty by the coach. But the coach loyalty, that's a failure on the coach. That I blame Mario for.
But my thing about this is, as a former player, you got 4 years to get it right. You really got 3 years to get it right. You got 3 years, and there's no telling what's gonna happen in those 3 years. So I have no. I'm sorry, I can't give you no loyalty. I gotta make it for my family. Mario, your career, you set. Your money is guaranteed. If you get fired, they gotta buy you out, and you still gonna get paid. I'm not gonna get paid.
You said you got 3 years to make it as a coach or a player. What you talking about?
As a player, you got 3 years to get it to the league.
These guys now have 5 and 6.
Yeah, but how many? They not taking 6 year wide receivers.
Cam Ward just went to NFL based on the Hurricanes
for quarterbacks. But most players
he wasn't going to be drafted the year before that.
Yeah, but most players other than quarterbacks don't have 6-7 years to get it right.
I mean, obviously I agree with that. I'm not going to disagree with that, but there's a certain level of development that has to happen. I mean, I'm old. I don't know how
Shannon Dawson develop kids?
No, he sucks. I think he should be fired. I'm nearly 50 years old. I grew up in a different world of football. Like the development of players.
Who should be fired?
Shannon Dawson. Absolutely fire his ass. I'd fire
both.
Oh,
yeah. I'm with you on that.
I would fire him. Did you see them both going at each other during the game? They were screaming at each other.
Yeah, I saw it.
It was the greatest thing I ever saw. I mean, honestly, I enjoyed it. And I hope someone asks about that because we haven't played the whole thing. But I hope someone actually asks the question. I'm at the point where I used to you develop players. Like the shit I see in travel basketball, AAU, 7-on-7, it's destroyed football largely, in my opinion. Like
it looked like Shannon won the argument though.
It looked like he did. It looked like he did, and then we ran the ball like 5 times.
Shit is crazy.
But do you believe that Shannon Dawson have full autonomy of this offense?
No, not at all.
Nope.
Not at all.
And don't you see that?
So who is the overstep on the offense then?
It's Mirabal. It's
Mirabal. Mirabal and Cristobal.
And Cristobal. They got oversight of this. Because go look at Gaddis. Gaddis struggled here. He went to Maryland, was averaging 35 and 36. At Maryland.
First of all, how the hell is an offensive line coach gonna dictate a fucking offense, bro? Like,
no, the
when you best friends with a head coach, you gonna dictate something.
Who's also an offensive lineman.
Yeah,
you're right about that.
And the running game.
But I'm just saying any of them. I'm talking about Mario, offensive lineman, Mirabal, offensive lineman coach. Like they they're not supposed to be overseeing no offense like that. I want a quarterback coach that's dictating my offense. That's just me.
Who's your quarterback coach?
We don't have one.
Thank you. Thank you. You making all this money. You paying Carson Beck all these millions, and he ain't got a quarterback coach. That's disgusting.
Look at Indiana. Indiana's up 41-10 on Maryland.
Please
Now
don't tell me that.
Signetti is a real coach.
Please
Signetti is a
don't tell me.
boss.
You got in 2025, Indiana got better football than us.
Thank you, bro.
Way better. Way
Didn't
better.
Didn't Shannon Dawson just tell us the shit about how it's always close at halftime in conference games?
Nah, man, this shit.
Indiana don't got one 5-star on their team. Not one.
I've been saying that shit. I've been saying that shit about Miami football for the last 20 fucking years. When I was with Inside You. See, I don't know if y'all looked at InsideU.com back in the day when it first started, because I was one of the founders of it. And I would say a lot of shit that people didn't like. I mean, I just keep it real. And I would see what was going on under Randy Shannon, who was a fucking disaster. Golden, another fucking disaster. And I knew they were disasters while it was happening. But Miami fans have this warped mentality that the coach must be right. It's always been that way here. It's always been that, oh, Shannon's great. No, he sucks. He was trash. He's a terrible head coach. Terrible head coach. Golden, terrible head coach. Could be a good defensive coordinator, but a head coach, he is not. When they bring in Manny Diaz, who fucking can't beat you, for fuck's sakes. Mark Richt, who, I mean, realistically,
senior citizen, he got dementia.
Yeah,
like,
for
bro,
fuck's sakes, like seriously, it's ridiculous, and so it's like one after the other, and it's coming to the point where
this program is on life support.
It's never. It seems like it might never happen that this team ever. I mean, I'm a Dolphins fan too, so
Oh boy, you got it rough.
I'm cursed.
You got it rough, but
I'm just told them.
Let me play this thing right here. Let me play the rest of this shit. We got 2 minutes left in there.
Everything associated with it, from the technique of it, the angle, the hat position, the cadence, the processes, all the things that can give us an opportunity to rectify that has to be assessed once again all the way to the T and find a way. You don't sit around, you don't throw your hands up and just say, I don't know. You just go to work, and at the end of the day, you gotta, like I told the guys, you gotta be a grown man and face it. When things go wrong, that's when all the rats start to come out and try to peck at you and all that other stuff, and you gotta go tell them to go. You know what? And
what
go
is
to work.
He talking about?
And do it emphatically, and do it with some guts, and go fix the things that we have to fix so we can go get better and win.
Mario, how you know this team? You've been with them since January.
Mm-hmm.
How confident are you in resilience that you will see that now to close out the year?
We've always been confident in our teams. I mean, there hasn't been, we've lost, I think, 4 games in the last 2 regular seasons. It's all been down to 1 possession. It's even when we screwed up, it's so hard to beat Miami. We just found, we really found a way to
Miami
just
can
not
beat
execute,
Miami.
and not put it together. And again, that's every coach, every player. So it's not finger pointing. It won't be.
On the defensive side of things, you guys made them pretty one-dimensional. I think held up to 20-ish rushing yards, but they're still able to move the ball through the air. Just what was working for them on offense?
Talking about their passing game.
Yeah.
I mean, they have some good receivers. Some of the underthrown fades, they hit. We got open for a fade down the stretch, but they picked the flag on a pass interference. So hopefully I'll get the explanation on that one. They got us on a couple of, some of our match coverages and got the guy to the flat and the wheel route with it. They exposed the seam a couple of times, and then sometimes they just made some really good plays. The arm angles by the quarterback down the stretch were really, really impressive. He's a really good player. That's about it.
Anything else for Coach? All right. Thank you, Coach.
That's it for Mario Cristobal, man. What a fucking idiot.
Can I ask some of you guys this? And
go ahead.
I'm probably the youngest guy out of. Why's Miami offense have been this mediocre? Like, I feel like when it comes to Miami offense, we want to go back to 1998 2 tight end sets, add an extra old lineman.
It's the coaches.
I don't get why we keep trying to change Miami. Like Miami's fast. Miami need to be playing in space.
Oh, we definitely not fast.
Yeah. I think you got speed on this team. I think
Where?
you may not use it. I think you got
Where?
speed on this team.
Yeah. Ray don't get used.
I mean, that's true. Ray fast.
I think Nine Carr got some speed.
Yep. I don't even see. Did Bray even get in the game this season at all?
He hasn't played not one snap.
He hasn't played since he got to Miami.
Thanks. He'll be in the portal.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like you
I think
saying
your
we
running
got
backs-
speed. I mean, speed that's on the sideline don't matter.
But you're not using it.
You ain't utilizing it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it come to coaching. Like what do you have to do? 'Cause I keep saying it. I be getting the green field or whatever they be saying. When they be like, end of the day, yeah. So end of the day, it's like, bro, I don't understand. Like, bro, if you playing defense, the more talent you have on the field, again, you can use Ray, Malachi, Josh Moore, JoJo Trader, 4 wide, running back, and let pop off. Cause you gotta think, Shannon doesn't come from an air raid, air raid attack. You feel me? So like, bro, that's Cristobal and Maribel, bro. That's them, bro. Somehow they still, you know what I'm saying, they dictating what to run on OC. So so I heard Shannon Dawson in his press conference this week, everybody keeps saying how you run up the A gap. That's Maribel and Cristobal, bro. He come from an air raid attack, bro. How in the hell you come from an air raid attack? Now you just running, man. Come on, bro. Like,
But my thing is, I don't even care about the running game. Like, I don't even care that they like to run.
I ain't got no problem with it.
I ain't got no problem.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
problem
yeah.
is it's no creativity, ain't no motion, ain't no misdirection, ain't none of that. It's just.
But that's the problem.
That's
the
ball, crystal ball.
You feel me? It's like you want to run the ball. I get it. Cool. I feel like you still got to be able to run the ball no matter what. Because running the ball,
that's cool. I'm cool with that.
Running ball is gonna keep you ahead of the chains. It's gonna keep your offense moving. I understand that, but tell me why we do not move the pocket. We do not motion enough. We don't throw routes out of the bunch set. When we run trips, what route combinations are we coming out in trips?
Screen
pass. Screen pass. Wow, screen pass.
Yeah, that screen pass stuff is crazy, man.
How many post routes?
But hold on,
how many post routes are we throwing?
But hold on. Not to cut nobody out. But you remember last year when we had Cam 1, we ran the same trip route, and then get what? They you know what I'm saying? You'll hit Restrepo, you know what I'm saying, down the field. So this year, you know what I'm saying, you got, you know what I'm saying, respect for Restrepo, one of the best receivers that played at Miami. But you got more speed now. So in the day, why you still running a wide receiver screen with last year with Restrepo? You was, you know what I'm saying, taking the top off the defense, bro.
But Mike, I feel like but if you go back and look at last year's film, we wasn't really taking the top off on defense that much.
No, I'm just saying on that formation. On that formation. I ain't saying we'll take like hell no. But I'm just saying when we were in that trip, you barely seen a wide receiver screen. You know what I'm saying, last year. This year, you got more speed. You know what I'm saying, you got more speed at the receiver, you know what I'm saying, at the receiver position. But you run a wide receiver screen. Unlike last year when Restrepo, because you got to think Restrepo got cut because you know what I'm saying, he you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So last year. Yeah, so facts. And I'm 45. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what I'm saying, when they ran that same formation last year, they'll let Restrepo take the top off the defense. This year, y'all just ran a wide receiver screen, throw it to Malley, and let him try to, you know what I'm saying, like he Devin Hester or something. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Malley is that deal. You know what I'm saying? The Roscoe Perez or somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But bro, I don't know. But I think, I'm be honest with you, I think Mario and Maribel still have far as the offense or whatever, bro, they got some say so will get ran, bro. Like I say, Dawson came from an air raid attack, bro. You do not come from an air raid attack family, then just to run 8. Nah, hell no, you can't tell me that, bro. That's why them boys about to get into a day on the side, because Chris Paul probably wanted ran in the A gap, you feel me? And Dawson like, no. You know what I'm saying? I can, bro. The boy got too much. Cristobal Maribel got a lot of say so in the offense, offensive play call. If you ask me, My personal opinion.
They got to. It's no
Yeah,
way.
bro. Ain't no way you came from an air raid, bro. You don't go from it.
And my thing is, like you saying about that, as far as the air raid, they was running that last year, but why they got so many more explosive plays last year? Why we ain't getting? We're not getting no explosive plays.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Cam Ward.
Mobility.
He would sit there and he will squeeze all the juice out of a play.
Yep.
He will wait
you right
10,
about that.
15,
You right about
20
that.
seconds if he had to.
You right.
And we know that. We know Carson, not Cam Ward. We know that. But what I'm saying
my thing is though, Shannon Dawson never even schemed up plays for Cam Ward. If you go back and look at some of that film, Shannon Dawson didn't scheme up a lot of great plays for Cam Ward. Cam Ward made Shannon Dawson.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
He definitely
They
did.
couldn't control Cam Ward.
So let me.
If Cam Ward had Rhett Lashley as an offensive coordinator, you would see it'd be different here.
Yeah, he would have went crazy on the Ravens.
If he had Lincoln Riley,
oh man,
you feel me? These are offense because running air raid principles are very simple.
We just don't have an offensive minded coach. That's just what we don't have.
No. I think that, like I said, the issue is Mirabal and Chris Ball have a lot of say so in the offensive play calling. So that's why Shannon Dawson can't. He's limited as far as what plays to call dial up. You feel me?
So you think if they snatch away Mirabal and take Cristobal out the offense, you think Shannon Dawson's offense is going to be way different? It's going to be what you want to see?
My opinion,
I think if he had a dual threat quarterback, it'd be different.
What you think,
that too. Yeah, that I can go for yep. Cause I think in the day, cause I was just about to ask y'all, you know what I'm saying, for the pocket presence, you know what I'm saying, Cam Ward, you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, pocket presence.
Cam Ward is special in that though. That's what makes him different compared to Carson Beck. But I want to go cut you off, Mike. But
you good.
If you got Carson Beck, that's a big quarterback. He thrives in play action. He thrives in that.
Yep.
Carson Beck thrives in play action.
Yep.
You got these big running backs, these big ass running backs, run play action over and over and over. Pull Nez Cooper, move the pocket, and give him easy throws. Build his confidence up. Build these young wide receivers up. It's not that hard. It's college football in 2025. It's not that hard to build up the young wide receivers.
Yeah, but I'm with you on all that. But all this build up, this 6-year quarterback that played in the SEC and won 30-something games, I'm just not. I'm not hearing that, bro. Like
he won big games.
That's what I'm saying. But build him up at this point, bro. It's the end of the season, damn near. He should be built. He's built as he gonna be.
It's over with now. But I'm talking about in the beginning when you first got to Notre Dame.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you though. I hear you though.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's get some of these young boys out here and let's build. Let's build a program.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Go ahead.
Have any of y'all ever coached kids in sport? Any sport?
I did.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay. I coached my kids in soccer. I coached baseball and I coached basketball. I coached football, I coached football in high school, but I'm not talking about little kids, not even high school kids, little kids. With the little kids, they can feel when you don't trust them. So I mean, how the fuck does an 18 to 22-year-old feel? Like they know that you don't trust them just by your game plan. Would you agree with that from your experience? And I think it's clear as day that this man chooses to not trust Carson Beck. And again, he won a lot of big games in the SEC. He didn't forget how to play quarterback. Today, did he hit the ground one time in the pocket?
No. He's playing. He's been playing in clean pockets all year.
Fantastic. So how about you not fucking handcuff him and throw 2 tight end sets out there when he's dropping back to pass with one wide receiver to look at in Malachi Tony? And basically, I think part of the problem is that they become so reliant on Malachi Tony to do everything that they're calling almost every play for Malachi.
He's doing too much at this point. He's doing too much.
So you have a guy who's sitting in a clean pocket, and you're not. JoJo Trader drops the ball. He basically hit the bench. He basically hit the bench after that. I don't remember seeing his ass again until the
No,
fourth quarter.
I think he
came
played
back
one. I
in.
think he got another catch after that
Catch
though.
up.
He
Yeah, he
did.
got another
Yeah, he
catch.
did.
And
He got
what, what catch was that? What catch was that
But
it
though?
you're
was
right though.
minus 1 yard. It was
They
minus
snatched
1
some
yard.
snaps from him though.
It,
They
bro,
did snatch
I
some
think
snaps.
it was like probably like JoJo caught a pass in third quarter, probably like a comeback route or something. It
Yeah,
was something.
It
Yeah, he
was your
can't.
favorite route, Mike. It was your favorite route.
But
Yeah,
why?
What, what,
But
yeah.
why? But
He had
then
a
why
nice
are you?
catch though. He
yeah,
Why are
did.
you?
he had a
yeah,
bubble.
But you
yeah.
heard Mario say it wasn't open downfield. What the fuck are you talking about? It wasn't open downfield. You
Man,
don't
that shit
even
was
try to
open
throw it
all
downfield.
day,
All day, yeah, all
7-Eleven
game,
all day.
all
SMU
game.
DB
But see,
suck.
they give you that shows you that Cristobal really, if you could decipher what he's saying, really he got the handicap on the offense. Cause if you call, bro, it ain't no way in hell, bro. They're playing single high safety, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't man, bro. Okay, bro.
Look,
You know
Mike,
what, bro?
I,
What's up, big dog?
me and Rudy was talking about this earlier.
What's up?
When they first came out early in the season, they saying we playing complimentary football and you paying a quarterback $4 million. You don't believe in your quarterback.
You don't believe in him.
When you say you got complimentary football and you paying a quarterback $3-4 million, you don't believe in him. You don't believe
Right,
in him.
And I'm gonna
right.
be honest. Outside of that last thrown interception in overtime, Carson Beck played a good game
The
He
today.
played
game,
fine.
yeah.
Played
He
Yeah,
played a
fine.
good game.
yeah, because even that INT, the JoJo, you got to think it was raining. So, you know, as a
Yeah,
receiver, we always play
that was
ball.
on
You know
JoJo.
what I'm
That
saying?
had
Jojo
nothing
got
to
to
do
catch
with
that though.
Carson. That was
Yeah,
a
you
perfect
got to catch
pass
it. Yeah,
in
you
the
got, yeah,
bread basket. He supposed to caught
yeah,
that.
yeah. But
But
yeah, far
also
back.
but I'm bringing it back
Go
to
ahead.
Mario. You put this kid out here and you ain't play him all year. All year. Now you want to depend on him.
Because CJ
Who
James was
does
out.
that?
Because CJ was out. That's why. That's the only reason why he got PT
But
today.
but they don't you're
And
not showing me
that's
that
a
you believe in
problem
me.
right there, bro. Like
That's what I'm
You're showing me
saying.
you
CJ
believe
is
in me.
good and CJ should be playing, but JoJo should
I
be
forgot
playing
about him.
too.
Well, I'm glad I said it. Cause get what? You go 4 wide. You got CJ Daniels. You got JoJo. You got Malachi. You got Josh Moore. Bro, what the man? I don't even curse. Bro,
It's
bro, what the hell
crazy, bro.
we
It's
doing?
crazy. It's crazy.
What is you doing? That's why I be saying that to me. I say it's bigger, deeper than SL's of football. Cause if we fans or ex-coaches or got kids or nephews or nieces in any type of sports league, bro, at the end of the day, bro, it's no reason. The more weapons you got on the field, it's harder for the defense, you know what I'm saying, to stop, bro. This is self-explanatory, dog. You ain't gotta be a coach. Gotta understand this, cuz. Like, I don't like, bro. That's why I say it's
But
bigger than football to me, bro.
but
Like,
Yeah,
but
ain't
he
Mike,
no
should
way.
have 5, 6 receivers with at least 500 yards right now.
Thank you.
Mike, when the
Thank you.
last time and we talked about this earlier, when the last time we isolated a linebacker and made them pay?
Back in the
When the
80s?
last time we isolated linebackers and put them in space and made them pay for we don't do that.
Nope.
We don't do that. We
Nope.
spend all this, we praise this offensive line. We praise it, but we don't utilize it.
Yep.
We
And get,
when we want to go
go ahead.
deep, when we want to go deep, you keeping a running back in and you keeping a
Yep.
tight end. Those are
Yep.
pass catchers. What are
Yep.
we doing here?
Yep.
If
Yep.
you believe that your offensive line is as dominant as you built them,
Yep.
go
But do
for
y'all
wide.
feel like this O line is dominant like that?
Hell
They
no.
I don't.
top five,
I
top
don't think
six
They
they're.
in
top
college
five.
football.
They're
I
a
top
very
five, but
good
check this
line.
out. Check this out. Me respectfully, you know, so my opinion, I think everybody on the old line, well, if you eligible, come back next season, bro. Malago, come back next year.
Hell no.
They're
Hell
not.
To me,
no.
that's my opinion. Because in the day, bro, you have not shown, you know what I'm
Mike,
saying? What's up?
Mike, if
What's
you
up?
Miles Noah and you project to be a top 15,
He
top
coming
10
back.
pick,
Well, have you played?
you
He
packing
is.
your bags
Yeah,
and you
he's
I
getting the
good.
understand.
hell up
It's
out of
I
over.
here.
know. Hey, I understand that, but I'm
It's
saying,
over.
I'm saying, far as what have you done this season? I ain't talking about what you did the first two. This year, bro, you ready to go back on tape from game one,
Nah,
after
he done balled out though, bro. I ain't gonna. I can't give
He's
you
up out of here.
that. I know
He's
you
up
want him to
out of
come
here.
back, bro. But Maui been balling out.
He up
He's been
out of here,
balling out.
man.
By the way,
But
by the way, the Florida Georgia game is 17-17 late in the third quarter.
I had Florida upset them boys today.
Yeah, I had him too.
17-17.
Yeah, I had Florida upset them boys, but
I had them beating them in the beginning of the season.
boy,
I think the SEC is so fucking overrated, and people will laugh at me. I think
hold on, the SEC and Big Ten.
Oh, they are. They're all overrated.
Yeah, that was saying ain't no dominant team. Like I say, everybody, like I say, only reason why I respect a little bit of Ohio State, I mean, really, I don't Chris, but Ohio State fuck eyes. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they wanted to finish. They wanted that's a championship last year. But outside of that, you go and look and see who they played this season, man. It's a
They play
joke.
nobody. They didn't play the
Exactly, a
fucking
joke.
Cincinnati.
Indiana, a joke. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, the committee who run the playoffs, they come from the Big Ten. So yeah, just let y'all know. Yeah.
But my thing about this is you telling me you can get Justin Sane passing the ball around,
All right.
moving him out of the pocket, but you can't do that with Carson Beck
Okay.
against SMU.
And when Brian Hartline, the receiver coach, he transitioned to the OC at Ohio State. Man, come on, bro. Yeah, man, come on, bro. Bro, come. Man, all right, bro. But you know my thing is though, bro, and I'm gonna say this to the panel, bro, which me and my partners be talking about, and like, you know what I'm saying, bro. I do not understand how the big three. Well, I dislike Florida State and Florida, but Miami, Florida State, and Florida cannot. One of the big three cannot be in the national championship game or be run for the title every year. But a lot of these big time schools, you know what I'm saying, the blue bloods come down here and recruit out of Florida. You know what I'm saying, the state of Florida, bro. Like that's why I say it just be deeper than football to me, bro. Like personally, bro.
It's coaching, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Because
these
programs, these I say for the last like 10 years, these three programs have been ran terribly. Has been ran into the ground.
They all three programs got 3 incompetent ass coaches.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
You telling me the guy from Syracuse can scheme up better offenses than we can? And we got 30-something coaches. Why you got all these coaches? What they here for?
You talking about Fran?
Yeah.
Man, I'll take Fran right now.
What?
You telling me?
I'll take Fran right now.
Shoot, I take Coach O, Ed Ogeron. I'll take him.
I don't know about that. He gonna be at Tootsie tomorrow. He gonna be at the office. He gonna be at the office with no shirt. Let's not do that.
I want Fran because he gonna scheme offense and he gonna recruit like a dog.
But he came from he came from Georgia, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did he go to Clemson? Oh, he coached at Clemson.
No, he was at Georgia.
Him and Kirby.
Yeah, him and Kirby was together.
Yep.
By the way, Indiana's beating Maryland's ass so bad on the road that they got the backup quarterback in the fourth quarter with 13 minutes to go.
And that what Miami should be doing, that, bro. Like, yeah, it's coaching, bro.
It's a real coach over there.
Because Mario want to play Minnesota, Iowa football in Miami.
Yep.
Signetti is not gonna play around. He is gonna step on shit. That's period.
AKA Jimmy Johnson.
And I don't get how Mario played at Miami and he want to be, I'm not trying to run up the score. What you talking about?
And you know what pissed me off? He tried to run the score up on Stanford. That shit pissed me off. That game is after what? You get a pick inside the 10-yard line. You run it in. You get another pick. Malley runs 2 kickbacks damn near, and you try to run up the score on them like that. That's on me. That's gonna change the narrative, but that ain't changing nothing, bro. Your offense is still garbage.
Hold on, respectfully. Let me stop y'all right there, because you know why, bro. That's why I say it's bigger than football. Because like I say, bro, college football is $1 billion industry, bro. And I'm trying to keep it, you know what I'm saying, simple as possible, because I don't want to be disrespectful. Get bit, bro. Podcast flag.
You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want.
Say less. Say less. So in that call, if like I say, with me, like I say, I know the X's and O's in football, but when you have $1 billion industry, college football, NIL, it's about money. So when you just made a comment about Mario ran and scored. So you gotta think, bro. People be betting on spreads, team total unders, this, that, and third player part. It's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? We just had something with the NBA. What last week, 2 weeks ago. So it's bigger than football. That's what I be trying to say. I can talk to everybody level far as a football, but when you have $1 billion industry, this, that, and with money, it's too much money involved, bro. Like real talk. And so the football, like back in the 80s and 70s, yeah, you had people like the scandals of betting on certain, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third, because it's open now, it's legal now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, bro. But check this out. Hold on. Let me say this, bro. Brett been in the league, Brett been playing football been in college for 6 years, bro. Came from the SEC. You mean tell me that interception? But I'm going to Louisville game. He threw 4 picks, really 5, really 4, like 4.5, like we playing spades. You feel me? Like we
Yeah.
betting on something.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So every day he be out. so he be out. So boom, bro. It's no way in hell, bro. That's like you've been playing football. You came from the SEC, bro. You mean tell me you still, bro? It's bigger than that, bro. You had to get
What
paid
you
for
saying? He took some money? What you trying to say,
man.
gang?
Yeah, bro. Check this out. Check this out, big dog. Check this out. No lie. No count. This happened probably about 2 hours ago. My partner, a Florida Gator fan. Boom. He called me before the game. Like, man, I said, bro, I think we might win, but God forbid, you know what I'm saying? I think we might lose today, bro. He called me, bro. I'm shopping. Yeah, what bro say? Bro say, yeah, boy, Beck sold that game, but ain't no way in hell. He a diehard Gator fan. He said, ain't no way in hell Beck gonna throw something like that, bro. This man threw, boy, how many picks and Beck threw so far this year? 10, 11?
10, 11.
12 touchdowns. Man, come on, bro. There's no way in hell, bro. And you get paid for. Nah, bro. I can't. No, hold on. I'm saying, I'm gonna say this. Like I say, I ain't gonna convince or persuade anybody because you know what I'm saying. If you want to find out or do your own research, that's cool. But I'm just saying, I'm throwing it out there, bro. When you looking at any type of sports, if you can bet on, bro, thriller props, anything, bro, it ain't legit, bro. You're not getting real football, bro. I'm just being real, bro. Go ahead.
I don't want to say this. I just feel like you a Miami fan that been through hell.
Yeah, you sound like it, bro.
You don't been through so much with Miami. Miami has scarred you so bad that we forced to believe that niggas are throwing games.
Bro, check this out, bro. Check this out. It ain't just about Miami. Like I say, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you problems up last week. When the spread was 30.5, 31, bro, I do a little parlay, you know what I'm saying? I did. Bro, I'm not picking that, bro, because I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I just did, as far as what I seen, as far as what I know, hell no. So that's why when you say any day, because you got to think, if you betting, cause what person, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, I'm a Miami fan, so I don't bet with my heart. I used to with Miami. I didn't got let down so many times. Georgia Tech game 2023. I'll tell you, bro. Oh no. But see like Notre Dame. Hey, check it out. Notre Dame game this year, yo. Okay, boom. Got a little so I know how to sense bet this and the third, but y'all been scarred, but it ain't just, I'm saying sports in general. It ain't just the Miami Hurricanes.
No, we just messing with you, bro. You talking real shit though. Real.
So in the day, so I'll be trying to tell our fan base, like in the day, like I say, I was on Category 6 podcast yesterday evening. I say, bro, the spread was 10.5, 11.5, Miami SMU. I said at the time, I think Miami will win. But I don't think they're covering the spread. You feel me? Because you got to think they just covered a 30-something point spread last week. So I know good goddamn well you ain't getting covered this week, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because bro, in the day, if you go get you look at team per team spread, they call ATS against the spread. You'll know how to. You know what I'm saying? You like, bro, it's deep, bro. I'm telling you, bro. But y'all been scarred for a Kane fan. But y'all just know when to bet on the boys, when not to. And they ain't bet on the boys. You know what I'm saying? Probably to give me a PS5 and play college football or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this is crazy, bro.
My thing is, I just think when it comes to Miami, I just think coaches come down here and they think they gotta change up everything. They gotta come with a whole new game plan. These kids gotta wear ties. They gotta sit in front of the class. They gotta be new. You trying to make them go to church on Sundays. You ain't gotta do all that. This is football. If you believe in these kids, you put them in the right positions. I got a mad echo.
My bad. Go ahead. My bad, big dog.
Oh no, you good. So, and you put them in the right position to be successful. These kids will listen to you. But when your head coach is rolling his eyes and sucking his teeth and going back and forth with the OC, you can tell he don't believe in his program. He don't believe in it. He trying to play 2 tight end sets that 87 should never touch a UM football. He don't deserve to be a UM tight end. You had Jeremy Shockey, Kellen Winslow, David Njoku, and you putting Bowman out there? That is disgusting. That is a disgrace to Miami football.
In the house, man. You too wild, bro. You too wild, bro.
You trying to play Minnesota and Iowa football, and I hate to keep repeating myself. I hate to keep repeating myself with that. You keep trying to play Minnesota and Iowa football in Miami. These kids are 185 pounds. And you got Malachi Tony coming in for wham blocks. JoJo coming up in the middle, trying to take on middle linebackers. Does that make any sense? What wide receiver does that?
Let me ask y'all a question. We're gonna wrap up in a few minutes. Got some BKFC fight to watch tonight in the World Series, by the way.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game.
But we got Game 7 of the World Series. But yeah, I got a question, and this happened back in and I muted Mike because I don't know if he was talking to somebody or whatever.
Yeah, he talked to somebody.
Okay, so yeah, so the question I have, and this was back in the day, if y'all remember, DJ Williams when he came over was playing fullback. Remember, he played fullback in 2000 against Florida, and because we needed a fullback. And then, of course, he ends up moving back to linebacker, which we expect him to play. And then we get and here's my son RJ. And then we get what you call? Then we have at one point Willis McGahee, playing fullback instead of running back because of the situation that we had. You have guys here right now. Is there not a linebacker or somebody, since clearly these guys don't believe in the tight ends that they got on the roster, is there not some player that they can move over and play at tight end? Because the tight end problem people got to remember, who did Carson Beck have at Georgia?
Brock Bowers.
2 years ago. Exactly. You had Brock Bowers there 2 years ago. And the year after, he doesn't have a tight end anymore. People forget how important that having a quality tight end is for a quarterback. He's your safety valve. And we have no tight end. I think the two tight ends we have both suck. I don't think anything of Lofton either. I think he stinks, and I think Maumon stinks. And you couldn't find in the entire spring and summer a person to play tight end who weighs 240 off of, and move a linebacker over. I mean, I don't think it's that complicated. I don't know. What are y'all thoughts?
Nah, because you know what I'm saying, when the season started, probably they assumed that Lofton was gonna be, gonna be there. We thought he was, be. Well, he was a 5-star out of Las Vegas, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Was he a 5-star? I don't know, but I know that what I was told by people around the program was that he wasn't very good.
No, he definitely wasn't a 5-star, but
4-star.
He wasn't.
He was like a 4-star. I think he was a 4-star.
He probably was a solid 4-star though.
4-star. Okay.
Well, can't block and a tight end that can barely catch. So I mean,
well, you know what I'm saying. With me, you know what I'm saying. I heard, he was like, yeah, he was gonna be like one of the best players on the team. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying. Heard from over the summer. You feel me?
That is what they were saying.
So get when the season started. You feel me? I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. Like, bro, like. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. Yeah, I just heard in the off season before started that he was, he was gonna be the best player on the offense. You know what I'm saying?
You want to go sports?
Jeremiah Love just goes 94-yard touchdown right up the middle.
Sheesh.
Not touched.
Hold on.
Nobody touched him.
What formation was they running though?
Let me rewind it.
Trips.
Tell what formation they was doing when he did that.
Love is a straight gangster though, man.
Shotgun in a pistol formation. Pistol.
It wasn't no bunch. It wasn't no condensed formation. But
no, it was goal line.
They pistol. They rolled. They pushed people sideways. He cut back. He found the hole on a cutback.
So we blind. We got Ray Charles back there in the backfield. But my thing about this is that as an offensive coordinator, you see that your tight ends are just not it. You see it. So go away from it. Adapt. You got plenty of wide receivers and plenty of running backs. Use them in your passing game. Use these running backs. Motion a running back into the slot. Get these tight ends off the field. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. I'm sorry. You should have been using Ray as an extra running back. Move him into the slot. Motion him in. If
Pringle
you need him
too. Ray Pringle.
If you need to use him as a wham block, tell him to cut. I'm sorry. It's 20. Just tell him to cut. Just tell him to cut.
But you feel me? But hold on, big dog. No, I say respect now. I'm gonna stop you respectfully. Hey, real talk. Let's go back to what we said probably about an hour ago, bro. if Mariball and Chris Ball got a hand on the offense, you feel me? So a lot of that Dawson probably want to do, but get what? And then he probably can't. So he handicapped as far as what he can call and what he can't call. You feel me? So that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
But Mike, your stubbornness is gonna cost you your job.
Guess what? And you hit it right on the head, because guess what Mario Cristobal is? Extremely stubborn. God forgive me. But yeah, he definitely is, bro. He definitely is. And
They definitely butting heads right now. Dawson and your boy is definitely going at it right now.
Yeah, Dawson be up out here.
It's simple. Like, you see that Bowman is running like he got a damn piano and he pulling an 18-wheeler. You see it. You see it. So why you not even using him part of your offense? If, like I said earlier, if you're a defensive coordinator, if 87 is on the field, don't even look at him. Don't even look at him. Don't even look at him.
Quick questions to the panel.
What's
so
up?
today, as of today, if y'all got to make a decision between anybody on this coaching staff right now, who is it that got to go right now?
Dawson.
Hell, I don't,
He gonna be a scapegoat. He gonna be a scapegoat.
Yes, I don't think it's Dawson. I say Maribel.
Oh,
because that's what's gonna hurt him.
That's never
But
gonna.
hold on,
hurt him.
Yeah. But I said, hold on. I'm about to say, they ain't gonna happen because Cristobal and Maribel are like brothers. You feel me? So they ain't gonna happen. But I just threw a name out there.
But sometimes you gotta get rid of your brother. Like New
Well,
Jack City. Am I my brother's keeper?
Hold on a bit. Bro. Yeah, I had to do it to my own blood brother. I had to cut him off. I love you, but I had to cut you off. Like, real talk. But you ain't lying. Like, real talk. Just because, see, that's the issue. Just in general, just in life. Like, say, like you got a 9 to 5 or whatever, or you got your own business. You bring on your homeboy, your brother, your sister. And then everybody can't be on this journey I'm on, bro. I still love you though. It's still love out, bro. Sometimes you gotta know how to cut off a relationship. You can never mix a friendship or relationship with business, bro. Yeah. And that's what people get it. That's what people get it like kind of wrong at, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can. I had a pressure washer business with my partner I knew since 02. Bro, it ain't work, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying? We've been so much to homeboys and this, that, and third. That the business didn't never really take off like that, bro. And we started the business until like 30, like honestly, until like 45 days, bro. All jokes aside. And it's on YouTube. Real talk.
The guy that should be fired is Cristobal. I mean, if we want to be real.
That's what I was really trying to get at.
I mean, look, Mirabal is a highly respected offensive line coach across the country, and the line isn't bad. So
yeah, that's a fact.
The guy who's Rudy. Fucking the whole thing up is Cristobal.
Rudy.
Yeah.
His offensive line ain't bad though.
No, the offensive line ain't bad. It just ain't as good as they made it out to be.
Hold on. When I say it's bad compared to the standard that you have set, your offensive line shouldn't have this many penalties. Your center shouldn't be getting his ass whipped from goalpost to goalpost. Anez Cooper has been overwhelming. He's been overwhelming this year. Anez Cooper hasn't been mauling nobody. He hasn't been. He talked a mad game against the Gators. He was talking. He was talking a lot. I haven't seen that.
But that's what I'm saying. They're not that good though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
they're just not that good.
Yeah, they top 5, but far, you know what I'm saying, everybody get caught up in the PFF rankings and all that.
I'm saying individually, Anez Cooper, Brockemeyer, Markel Bell, them guys they're not that good.
But to me, it's not even doing the play. It's before the whistle for me. I can take
upstairs, mentally, penalty wise, all of it, just everything in general. They're just not that good. They're good compared to most offensive lines, though. That's the problem. You just not dominant like, oh, we just the number one offensive line, best, no matter, like, that's just not what we are.
Yeah.
So why would you build your offense around that, knowing that it's time to adjust? It's time to adjust. You've been seeing this for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's time to start. Well, where's the quick game? Where's slants?
Hold on. Is that screen pass they keep throwing 30 times a game?
Trip. Hold on, bro. Before you went, you just said something that's very key. Probably like within the last 5 minutes. You say Mario stubborn, bro. So at the end of the day, yeah, he's
That's
stubborn. So
true.
at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We got the answers. We all have fan base have the answers to whatever question that we have. You feel me? We just fans. We just chopping it up. But at the end of the day, we got the answers. If I'm stubborn, cause think about this, just in life. Think about it. We all got family members that's all up in age. You didn't live life so long. You stuck in your ways for your decision making. It's hard for you to see the other. You know what I'm saying? Think to even consider a thing about the other side. You feel me? So once you stuck in the ways you 40, 50, 60, 50, 60 something years old, bro, it's kind of hard for you to adjust and see things on the back end. You know what
But
I'm saying? For the
Mike,
better. What's up?
I want to say, yeah, he's stubborn, but he make changes. He fire people. He get rid of people. So it's like how you cannot see that you holding your team back. Like how
Because
you can't see you your own worst
because
enemy.
because you know
Yeah,
why?
I think Mario gonna end up making some changes, y'all. I
But
think
but
he
get
is.
How is he
but
gonna
get
change
what?
himself?
Well,
But get
last
what?
year he fired everyone on the defensive staff
But
except
get
for
what?
Jason
But get
Taylor.
but get
So, like,
but go ahead. Go my bad. Go ahead. Then I'm gonna give my opinion what you just said. The reason why, yeah, I'm gonna fight everybody because get what? Accountability is a mug. So I'm gonna put the blame game, this, that, and the third, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Say
Yeah, that's
real
what I'm
talk.
saying. He
So
gonna
in
do
the day,
that.
so in the
Because
day,
at the
yeah,
end
I'm
of
gonna
the
make,
day,
yeah,
the
I'm
one
gonna,
thing Mario don't, I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but the one
yeah,
thing
you
Mario
good.
don't like is he don't like to look bad. He don't like
Yeah.
how he looking right now.
Yeah, you the head coach, Cole. You the head coach. So regardless, you got an OC and a DC, but you still the head coach. So you still kind of like dictate what's get ran or we get called. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, as we can see, like in the day, this ain't. Well, listen, boy. Everybody in here, I'm pretty sure IQ is kind of high. I ain't saying no, I'm saying very high, but it's high as far as knowledge of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like in the day, Mario. Sure like that, because in the day, even with the defense last year, bro, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell me as a head coach, you could have made some adjustment during the season, bro. Once you see something like, dang, bro, this ain't, cause you supposed to make adjustments right then and there, bro. So you gonna let the whole team suffer, bro?
But Mike,
Go ahead.
I don't think some of the things last year, I don't think he could have even changed. You feel me? Some
Sorry,
some things, some things last year, I don't think he could even change though. You can't make
yeah.
nobody tackle. You know that, Mike. You can't make somebody go wrap up and tackle. You feel me? You can't make somebody communicate. If they ain't gonna talk on defense, they just ain't gonna talk. You feel
But I'm
me?
telling you, but
So
you a head coach. But you a head coach though. So in the day, bro, I ain't saying
it,
this. But we talking about the basic skill set of any football team, bro. As a head coach, you see, I'm pretty sure you in practice. So you mean tell me you on the O line? You didn't play on the O line, bro. So in the day, you've been a coach for it almost 20 plus years, 30 something years. Like, come on, bro. If you a head coach, I'm for you got your hands in. You got your hands in the offense and defense to a certain extent. So in the day, you full aware of what's going on, cuz. That's like you.
that's
That's like
true.
you. That's just like you got a family. You know what I'm saying? You got a family. You got a wife. This that, and third. Man, you full of well. What adjustments need to get ran for you know what I'm saying, so your household can run smoothly? Cuz I ain't gonna sit
That's
back and just let everybody just man shoot, boy, and turn on the seat. So in there, I'm gonna question you as a man. No,
I
I took
look.
no. Know what I'm saying? That's just me.
I agree with you. Like Mike, I agree with you. But
Yeah.
we gotta understand these kids are getting paid. These are other
Right.
grown men. There's only so much, and it's like to me,
Yeah.
I don't know how Mario is really running his program. Cause
Mhm.
to be honest, I think how long practice is usually an hour 30 or something like that.
practice.
See,
Practice. These
you sound
motherfuckers don't practice anymore.
You
you
feel?
sound like
Hold
you sound
on.
like
I'm
AI.
getting to it. I'm getting
Who is
to it, Rudy.
Iverson?
I'm getting to it. Hold on. I'm
He
getting
said
to
You
it,
sound
Texas
Rudy.
like
don't practice
who is
anymore.
AI?
Rudy.
They don't even
Rudy.
hit anymore. It's
Rudy.
just
I'm
like,
getting to it.
let
Hold
me
on. Let me
watch.
get to it. Let me get to it. Practice is usually like an hour 45. Practice is gonna be 3 hours. When practice over with, practice ain't over with. Y'all ain't going nowhere. I'm not gonna be there, but I'm there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You feel me?
but
Y'all
yeah,
want to
but
make it to
go ahead,
y'all want to make it to the
go ahead.
league or not? I'm gonna make it simple for these kids. You feel me? Y'all want to make it to the league or not? I'm set. It's all Mario had to say. I'm set. I'm gonna get paid. Y'all trying to get paid.
But see,
JoJo, I don't know. JoJo, I don't know why you with Markeith Williams smoking weed in the car. Cause look where he at. He in the transfer portal. Why you hanging with him? Carson Beck. Why you ain't got JoJo under your wing? This is leadership. Mile Noah, Anez Cooper. Y'all should be fighting each other. Cause ain't no way y'all got this many false starts. It should be some black eyes and some bruises coming out that locker room. It should be some swinging. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't telling nobody. I ain't telling. If I'm Mario, I ain't snitching. I'm just gonna close the blind eye. I ain't see nothing.
That's the 80s. That's the 80s and 90s, big dog. What you said, that's 80s and 90s, man. It's all about that money.
It's happening in Alabama right now. It's happening in Georgia right now. It's happening in Ohio State right now.
But get what? But them programs recently have been up with the last 10 years, 10 to 15 years, let's throw Bama in, though. You know what I'm talking about? They have been established, you know what I'm saying, that blue blood, national championships, recruiting. Miami, but we ain't been like, bro, only why we irrelevant right now because of Cam Ward last year. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about like far as starting building a program, cause it start with the head coach. Yeah, you can recruit. That's cool. But we all know what recruiting right now, because in that the people you recruiting, you go right in the NIL, you know what I'm saying, and get some people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
look,
when we gonna develop a quarterback that we recruited? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Jim Harbaugh was cheating. It don't matter because he won a national championship. It don't matter. Let me tell you something. You want to win? If Mario truly want to win, I'm locking doors up in there. Somebody getting swung on up in here. I'm sorry. If y'all really want to win, things got to change. It got to change.
You just said mouthful. That's see Mario. See, and like I say, bro, you have to look at like what's Mario big like what is his purpose? Like we all know he'll instantly recruiter, hands down. We know that because it's more just recruiting, big dog. Like you know, I know you know that, but I'm just saying in general. Like, come on, bro. Like end of the day, it's good. You can build or bring the players in, but it don't stop, bro. It don't stop. Like real talk, man. Like I don't know what Mario got going on, bro. Like in the day, you gonna look at his record since he been here. What he 24, 18?
He too nice. He trying to play by the rules too nice.
This is what you see players do now in the locker room.
Don't do that. Don't. We ain't all making TikTok videos. Don't do that to my generation. Don't. We all ain't making TikTok videos.
They should all just bend the fuck over and act what they are, zesty motherfuckers nowadays. But, hey guys, I got one last thought from everybody, and then we got to wrap this thing up, man. I appreciate everyone jumping on board. Cell TV, lead off with your final thought, man.
Where do we start? Hey, look, man. We got a long 4 more years, man. We got another long 4 more years. So go get the E&J. Go get the Hennessy. If you smoke, go get your smoke. Get yourself relaxed. And let's just enjoy these next 4 more years because it's going to be a roller coaster.
What?
Hey, I love y'all boys. Y'all be good out here, man. Hey, it's been a pleasure.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
By the way, I will be back on Monday night for Hurricanes Unfiltered Weekly. So Monday night, 9 p.m.
Hey, I got you. Say less, man.
Mike Jeezy, what do you got? Mike Jeezy, what do you got?
Man, listen, man. I've been a fan of 92, man. It's just straight disappointment. Yeah, for the last 24, 25 years, man. Yeah, they man. All Cane fans, man. Keep your head up. Lord will one day get better. And yeah, if you really want to see Miami, win a natty, just invest in the PS5, download College Football 26, and go on dynasty mode.
Outside of
that, man, yeah, just like bro said, it's gonna be a long 4 years, bro.
Are we in a DV relationship?
Clearly, absolutely. And Heart of Sports, wrap it up, bro.
All right, man. So I was saying this on multiple platforms going back to the FSU game, man. I seen it when that comeback happened. I said, man, this team, we a good team, but we not a great team yet. And the way I see it now, it's just like, that was our season killer, SMU was. So from here on out, I'm just like, play the young guys, try to build something for next year. And obviously, if they're not going to get rid of Mario, we just got to keep stacking recruiting and hopefully, we just field enough talent to just overcome all the coaching mishaps or whatever. But that's basically that's our best chance of, getting to where we want to go at this point. If they're not going to make no changes, but at the end of the day, we're still gonna be fans. So let's go Canes.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, Cell TV, Mike Jeezy, Heart of Sports, Anthony earlier on, everyone who jumped on board. this afternoon. I appreciate y'all and everyone who watched the live stream during the game. I appreciate all of y'all very, very much. If you haven't done so yet, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. Again, Monday night, Hurricanes Unfiltered live, 9 p.m. Once again, Hurricanes lose 26-20 in overtime. This SMU, a fucking mess. If you're at the game next week, I do have lanyards. I'm in section 254, so if you're at the game next week, I got free lanyards for everybody. So swing by. I'll be walking through the blue parking lot, and that's all we got, man. Everybody, appreciate y'all so very, very much. Y'all have a great night. Turn on the World Series if you're interested in baseball, and that's all we got. That's all we got. Hurricanes live, baby.
Okay, man.
Come on now, let's go Canes. All right.
Go Canes. PS5 Canes.
PS5.
Crazy word.
All right, man. Holla at y'all, boy.
All right, BC.